Okay, we are currently live right now.
Whoa.
And on the side here, if you hit comments on the top right, you'll be able to see anybody who joins.
Oh, cool.
You see that on the top, right? It says
Yeah, I
comments,
see the
banners.
comments. Join
hmm
the chat. Should I join the chat?
No, you're in the chat right now. You can join the chat. You could just comment something on the bottom.
I have to connect my YouTube. No, that's the wrong one.
No, you're connected, or you should be connected already. Hey, peeps. Hey, there you go. There you go. We got some people in the chat. Just hit the comments, and you'll see the chat going off.
Yeah, I see the chats. I'm not connected. It doesn't look like I'm connected because I can't type anything. So let me just.
You probably can't type anything because you didn't because that thing I was telling you about us not having it running on your channel. Now it's only running
Right.
on my channel. Yeah. So you'll just have to
Okay,
talk
that's
to them.
cool.
That's
Yeah,
fine though.
you can.
Hit that like button as y'all come in. We got Bad Wolf in the chat. Hit the like button. We got Wynand Fourie today. Wynand
Fourie.
Fourie.
There we go.
Okay. We've been
You're doing
practicing
good,
the
man. You're
name.
doing great. I love it.
We've been practicing the name and we still going at it.
Yeah, man.
Everybody,
The
what's
best
up,
way.
everybody? How's the sound, everybody? Make sure our sound is good. How's
Can
the
everybody
sound?
hear me? Hello.
Yeah, can anybody hear
Hello
my
there.
boy right now? Luis Fourie. Is that your people's?
Louis Fourie. That's my dad.
Oh,
Shout out,
what's up,
dad.
Pops? Papa Diddy Pop, what's going on? Don't
Yeah,
forget to
man.
hit that like button. Yeah, we're
Yeah,
just gonna
people
let the
like
people
the
we can let the people come
video.
in.
Let's spread the
Yeah.
love.
Yes, that's right. That's the mission. And that is the
That's
mission
the
today.
mission right here.
I'm excited for today, man.
Collaboration, spreading some love,
Mm-hmm.
spreading some joy,
That's
and getting
right.
some answers.
That's what it's about right there.
Mm.
Yeah, you
The
got this figured
mystery.
out.
Let's
You got this
unfold this
figured out,
mystery.
man. What's up, Pops? Yeah, he's sending that wave right now. So much love for the song. Yes, there's a lot of love going on. I mean, it's
Mm.
warranted, man. It's warranted.
Yeah,
It's a
love
special record.
feeds love, man. Love feeds
That's
love.
right. Got K Mac shouting you out right now. Kim E.
Hey, K-Mac.
If we can, you hear both. What's
Oh,
up? What's
Bells is
up? Hit
here.
the like button.
Bells also wrote a song for Ren. You should go check it out
Oh,
on her
really?
channel. Yeah. She's in the video. She's the girl from Germany. She also wrote a
Oh, yeah, I
song
remember
for
hearing. What's her name?
Bells. Bells macht Musik. It's German.
Bell. Is that Bell Gand right there?
Bells. It's like
Oh, okay. I see her. I see her.
just
I
says
see her.
hi there with the green hearts. Green representing Lyme disease, I think.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think I see a lot of green hearts around, and I watched a
I'm
video
learning.
today where they're talking about like the color green actually represents Lyme disease or like awareness.
Which makes sense. I mean, lime green. It makes
Yeah,
sense. Oh,
makes a lot of
that's
sense.
beautiful. Though. That's good to know because that's the kind of stuff I'm not always privy to. But I mean, my patrons, they teach me a lot. I gotta get my boy Bob in there just in case.
Mm.
See my boy Bob in the back over there. What's going on, fellas? How y'all doing? Y'all excited for this one today? Barbara, how you doing, Barbara? Emily in the chat. How you doing, Emily? Hey, the Patreon link takes people to your Patreon page. So let's get over there for a minute. Not sure if that helps. Oh, really? It took people to the Patreon. That's weird. I don't understand that.
Mm.
The Patreon link takes people to your Patreon page. So
Isn't that what it's supposed to do?
no, it's supposed to just take you here to the
Oh.
YouTube. It's a YouTube link. So
I see the link in your Patreon. It's just taking you back to Patreon, which is weird.
oh no, it doesn't. I just clicked it. It just took me right here to YouTube.
Sounds like a glitch on your end.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they got going on over there. It just took me to YouTube. Let's see you guys together.
Okay,
That's
well,
what's up. Let the chat
we're
fill up. We
here.
got
We're
37
alive.
in the chat. We need 37 likes. 37 in the chat. We need 37 likes. You know, I'm gonna have to pull. Now I gotta pull the song up just to get some good feels going on.
Let's get some background music going.
Yeah. We're gonna get that going
Sit
on.
back, relax, get a hot cup of cocoa. Let's go.
We're gonna play some Ren just because it's only right. I don't know if
Man,
you heard.
you're gonna spoil it for me, man. I'm actually
No,
like
I'm not gonna
you
play.
can
I'm just playing
play.
instrumental. I just play instrumental.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not gonna
No,
play.
because I'm like on this journey. Like I've made this Ren roulette wheel, it's like a roulette wheel with all the suggestions from the comments that I've gotten, and
I saw that, man.
I've kind of just like committed to it, like discovering this artist with the fan base that he's created, and I'm like very consciously not listening to any Ren that I'm not reacting to, just to
Right, right.
like
I was the
blindly
same
react.
way. I was
Like
the
people
same
are,
way when I discovered him.
yeah, dude. Like people are sending me reels of Ren, and then it's like his music, and I'm like, no, don't send
No,
me that stuff, bro.
but it's all good.
Like, yeah,
You know, I understand you want to do you want that initial to be your initial, but what I've
mm,
learned is like even when I hear like little bits and stuff here and there,
mm,
it's still good to know. It's still good because it gets you it builds an anticipation for it. So when you come
mm,
around to it, because at the end of the day, you still have to peel the layers back. You still have to dig deep
yeah.
into the lyrics. So
And there's
that's
so
not
many
going to happen
layers.
in a quick play. So it just gets you excited for it.
Definitely, I know, I agree, and there is something about listening to a song for the second and the third and the fourth time versus like the first time. You get so much deeper into it.
Yes.
So I definitely think I'll go back to, for instance, High Ren was like my very first reaction, which was like
Yes.
on the first of, like, it was like early November was like the first time I did a reaction, and um, that was to High Ren, thanks to a challenge from my bro Walter Ruski, who's another YouTuber and a
Mm,
reactor. Um, and yeah, so I think it's also a muscle that you train, you know, like reacting to things. Because if I look back on that video, I was just kind of stiff and didn't really get into the lyrics. I didn't really get into
right.
anything, you know. And you, like, doing the reacting thing is, it's training a very interesting part of your brain where you, like, you're there, you're conscious, you're really focusing in on the words and the video, and
The
you know, and
feeling.
and the feeling that, like just, I don't know, experiencing the song in its entirety.
It creates a new way to listen to music now. Listen, I'm like
It
you. I'm a music guy. I've been doing music, writing music for a long time. Ever since I started
mm,
reacting, I have now taken in music in a much deeper level.
mm,
Not only deep, but just more like intellectually involved now. Now I'm just like I really want to know where everything means now. And before it was just about the sonics and the lyrics, like
mm,
you know, on a face
mm,
value sense. But now it's like, wow, that means this, and that with one line.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
And
do
it
you
creates
do
an
you sorry,
interesting.
like, just an interesting question, but do you find that, because, like, obviously as a reactor, you respond to people telling, react to this. So do you
Mhm.
find yourself like getting a new appreciation for music that you probably wouldn't have even listened to, like, before starting the reaction game? Like, is there a
That's
new
exactly what's
appreciation?
happened. No, that's
Yeah,
exactly what's happened to me, and
opens
I'm
the
happy
mind.
about it. I'm happy about it
Mm,
because it even music I've heard before. Forget about the new music, how you take in the new
mm,
music. That's gonna happen. That comes with the game. That's part of reactions. But
mm,
um the old music that I used to listen to, now when I listen to it today, it's like wow. And on top of that, you gotta think about how young you were when you first encountered these tunes. You know, you weren't
mm,
really you didn't your brain wasn't developed to the sense where you can actually take it in properly and actually know where the artist is coming from with some of these
yeah.
lyrics. Now it's like as a grown man in your 30s, I'm in my 30s as well. I'm 35. So in
Mm,
my 30s, now I'm able to really take in music on a different level. Like reactions makes you smarter because what you're doing is you're teaching as you learn. And that's the best way to learn, to teach it.
mm,
Because to be
mm,
ballsy enough to teach it, you have to be obedient enough to study what you're actually teaching because you don't want to be made a fool. So if you're going to
mm.
teach something, that's how you learn it. You know what I'm saying? I just think that's a
Damn, dude,
beautiful way, and I think
that's
reactions
deep.
is a dope way to do it. And I know you're an independent artist and you want to do your music as well, but
Mm,
I promise you, man, if you because what happens is it doesn't always translate. You know, there's a bunch of look at the big time reactors. From Floor, I don't know if you know Floor. You don't really know these guys, but there's a guy named Floordzilla. He reacts, right? He's a good reactor. Knox Hill, he's one of the biggest reactors. Crypt, he's another
mm.
big reactor. Um, Anthony Ray,
I've heard
Black
of Nox.
Pegasus. Knox
Yeah,
Hill is like the most intellectually like this. He's like reaction design. Like he's
yeah.
like the blueprint to what reaction is supposed to be for rap. He's like a rap nigga.
Okay, wow.
But then
Yeah,
you got
and rap is a tough one
oh,
to
rap is tough.
dissect.
It's
Damn,
tough
man,
one
like
to
this,
dissect.
it's a
I rap.
lot of words.
It's
Even
fun
just
for
the
me.
rap songs I've heard of Ren, it's just like,
Yes,
oh my god, okay, I have to take in all these words and just make something of it, you know? Yeah,
yes,
it's deep.
yes. Yeah. Oh,
Mm.
who we got in the chat? What's up, Barbara? I say Harry. Oh, so we got 60 in the chat. That's a nice amount. That's a nice
Oh
amount of
wow.
folks in here. Yeah, we got a nice amount of folks in here, man. It's
Hello,
It's
people.
beautiful, man. I
Hello,
like it. I like
Barbara.
it.
Barbara has been on my channel from the start, man, since I started reacting.
Oh,
So
really? Yeah,
shout out.
you'll
And
notice.
she's in the video as well. She sends a message to Ren.
Oh,
So
yeah.
thank you, Barbara.
Yeah, appreciate
Um,
everybody who was involved, man. It was a beautiful message.
mm,
It's one of the best. It's one of the best songs that I like. As far as a tribute, it was one of those. I would say more so, not to say that it wasn't lyrical. I would just say that it was one of the most like very genuine, heartfelt. The first thing I noticed was like, you know what? No, let me step back real quick because no, this is genuine. This is real. This is real. Because what happens is, I got this feeling. You know what I mean? I got this
mm,
feeling that like, oh, this is gonna be cheesy. Like
mm.
somebody's doing a song for Ren. I was like, this is gonna. I hope this is not weird. You
And
know,
I
'cause
saw, man, when I watched your reaction, I saw like your initial thing was like, oh damn, this dude's sitting in his room filming it on his phone. What am I watching? Like,
I was like, this
like
guy's just
I
sitting
get
in
it.
his
I get it.
bedroom with a
And
guitar. I
and
hope
look,
he
look,
strums the
man,
hell out of that guitar.
I could have I have access, like I told you before we started the
Yeah,
live,
yeah,
like I
yeah.
have
Let the people
access.
know.
Yeah, I have like a little film company with some friends. Like we have access to great gear, great
Mhm.
lighting, great cameras, and I could have easily asked my buddy to, help me film this thing. But I thought, like, everyone's gonna
Big
be
boy
sending me
Renegade, how you
videos.
doing, girl? Go ahead, keep going. I just like to shout out my
Yeah,
people in
no,
here.
no, it's no shout out all the way. Um, I thought like, everyone's gonna be sending me videos of
Hold on, hold
themselves
on,
on
hold on.
cell
They got a
phones.
name for you. They got a name for you. Vinegade's in the chat.
Renegade. Okay, that could be like my MC name, bro.
Well, it's Vanegade, so they gotta say Vanegade.
Renegade. Renegade. Yeah, I'm here for it. That's
Yeah.
cool.
So what you were saying? So you gotta
Um,
you're pretty equipped
so
if you need to be.
if I need to be, but for this, I felt like keeping it raw. Just film myself on the cell phone, just like everyone else in the video. I don't want to stand out too much,
Right.
even though it is my song and all these things. But it's yeah, it's weird, man. We can get into it if you want to, but uh, it was it's a trippy journey. It's
Yeah.
it's a really it really doesn't feel like it belongs to me, like at all. Like
It
it
does,
just kind of
brother. It does. It
it.
does. So this is the thing. You gotta embrace it, right? Because what happens is if you're able, everybody wants to deliver this message, right? So the thing is, you have now become, and I want you to fully embrace it because you have to understand that this space of renegades, what I've learned is it's completely safe to do so. You can totally own what you've done because what happens is you've done them a favor, as in
Mm,
you have now become a vessel for those who always want to reach Ren. Because what happens is you've literally reached them through their because think about it, the renegades were the ones who influenced you to bring you to Ren. Ren didn't do
mm,
that. The renegades
mm,
brought you to Ren. So a lot of the
mm-hmm,
times we hear music on the radio, we see music on TV, and the artists themselves connects with us. But in
mm,
your case, that wasn't that. In your case, and also in my case, the renegades were the ones who brought me to Ren. The renegades were
yeah,
the ones who brought you to
yeah,
Ren and pushed you to become that vessel to put out that message. So it is very important to own that because pride has to come with it, because when pride comes with it,
mm,
there's a sense of conviction that comes through the monitor, through the screen, and originality that the people connect with, and that's what makes them push you. So what I was going to say earlier is
yeah,
that you got your original music, right, and you want to put it out, you want to get some buzz. There's nothing wrong with doing it through this avenue, and one thing you're going to learn is that it doesn't always translate, but at the same time, this community, I'm telling you right now, this community is just different.
mm,
It may translate. You know what I'm saying? It may translate.
yeah,
But the whole
yeah,
thing is you gotta just it's not much to do. You just gotta remain yourself. You just gotta remain
mm,
yourself. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Just keep
That's
being
all I
like
do.
it's.
No tricks
Look,
and
man,
tricks.
like
I don't do no extra tricks, nothing. Just
it's definitely like I've never met a fan base that's so committed to
there isn't
to
one.
there. Like it's really
There isn't
it's
one.
really crazy. Like uh, the way I got into this was, like I said, Walter Ruski. He basically he found my channel. I had 52 subs. He
Okay.
found this was a little
So
bit
these are
more
one
than
of
a month ago.
your original followers told you about him.
Well, no, not even, dude. Like
He's a
he
friend?
like earlier, no, like he's a stranger, complete stranger. So
Okay.
earlier this year, I started releasing music. I was following guys like Connor Price and Nick D, and like their advice of like release a song every 3 weeks, and be consistent, create content, create reels, go on TikTok. Like I was doing all these things, dude,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
um, and basically I was just doing YouTube as like a side thing because they're saying like you should blow up in TikTok, you should blow up in Instagram. That's where you're gonna translate people and take them to your Spotify, you know. I was like, okay, like
How
let's
was
do
that
this. I want
experience?
to. It was cool. Look, the music did okay. My Spotify, like when I started doing that, my Spotify went from like 7 monthly listeners to 1,000 monthly listeners, and then
Nice.
2,000. Like the max I got was like 7,000, which isn't a lot, but it was a lot for me, you know.
That's
And
a lot.
yeah,
That's a good
yeah,
amount. That's a good amount.
yeah. Look, and so YouTube was just kind of, I just put things on there just to kind of build a catalog and to have it there, you know. And
Okay.
then Walter just saw one of my shorts like randomly. He's a reactor as well. He was like, I think, live streaming, and he checked out this short, and he was like, damn, this is cool. And then he went to the song that the short was about, and he reacted to that whole video. And he's like, I can't believe this guy only has 52 subs. This is offensive. Like this, his words. His words. And he started
Right.
like sharing it with his audience and telling them to subscribe to me. And then he got the idea. He was like, he made a short video of himself saying, Wynand Fourie, I challenge you to go, or you know, I'm a reactor. I challenge you to go and check out the video High Ren by the artist Ren, and record yourself reacting to it and post it on YouTube. And just see what happens.
So it started with a
Just
challenge.
You'll thank me later. He was like, you'll thank me later.
He knew. He was aware.
Dude,
of
he
the
knew.
Community. He knew.
I don't think.
He knew.
I don't think, dude. He knows, because that's exactly. It was his first reaction was High Ren, and it blew up his channel. And as soon as I posted that video, even though it wasn't I don't think it was a great reaction. I was just kind of watching, and I don't know. Maybe I'm just natural at talking right. Shit, you know. But
yeah.
But so I posted it, and then all of a sudden my subscribers just went up. I went from 52 to 250. I was like, okay, that's new. That's new. That's and people are commenting, man. And I was like, cool, let's keep doing this.
That's a good feeling.
That's a good feeling, man.
When I hit 400 subs. I woke up with 400 subs. I was like,
oh yeah,
400 people said they want to watch me talk.
Exactly, dude. And this for you, this is a few months ago as well, right? Like
right.
Only
this
year.
July. This is in late June. In June I started, but I wasn't taking it serious. I was doing one video a week or one video every 2 weeks. And then one day I did I forgot what song it was that really took it off, but I did a video, and then I woke up with like 400 subs, and then the next day was 1,000 subs. And then it was 2,000.
Did you have like 0 subs to begin with?
I had like 11 subs. I had 11 subs, then woke up with 8 subs, and I was like, I'm done with this.
Oh wow!
I can't do this. This is not working. I just lost 3 subs. Like I suck.
Yeah. This is going backwards, man.
Yeah, I spoke to my wife about it, right? I was like, hey, I don't think I want to do this anymore. I don't think this is for me. I thought it was for me. And she said, you know what? She said, the thing is, you have to be yourself. She said, you're on there, you're being too robotic, you're being too like, you know, you're trying to do a job. She said, you need to be on there and do yourself.
There's like your
natural reaction.
There's like a perception of what you should be when you do something like that, which you
I was stuck
take on. Yeah, and then once you break through that, it's almost like method acting in a way, but it's interesting. Like once you accept yourself a little bit more, and that's a beautiful thing about this community as well. It's such a safe space to be yourself and to.
It's a beautiful 91 in the chat. Let's go. We need 91 likes. We got Wynand Fourie right now. Show him some love. Make sure y'all subscribe to his channel, and make sure you're in there in the comment section, man. Let them know that GoWorthy sent you.
Hell yeah.
And the thumbnail came out just fine. It looks good. It looks good.
Okay.
We did our best. We did our best with it, and I think it looks good. Let me just send something really quick. I'm gonna put a tab on here in the comment section. How y'all feeling today? How's everybody doing? We got 95 in the chat. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful Sunday.
Is here. So I don't know if you saw the rabbit. That was KT Groovy. There's a rabbit in the song when everyone pops up.
Oh, I did see the rabbit. I was like, who's the rabbit? Who is the rabbit in the chat?
I think it's Katie. I think it's Katie's rabbit. Yeah.
Shout out to KT Groovy, the rabbit in the chat. I saw the rabbit, and I was just dying laughing. I was just like, what is going on? So let's get. Well, right now we're just talking crap, y'all, but we're about to get to the interview. I got some questions for Wynand, and then excuse me, Wynand, Wynand. I got some questions for Wynand. Not only that, I'm gonna let the people ask a few questions as well once we're done with our portion, because I'm sure they got questions, or maybe we might have them answered throughout our conversation. Who knows?
maybe.
Let me just do something really quick over here.
All
How
good.
y'all feeling, man? Let let him know how you guys feel about the song. I mean, like, if y'all got some questions, ask him some questions. He'll answer them. He'll be glad to answer them, I'm sure.
Yeah. I'm here, guys. I'm here. I'm here for questions. Hi, Poppet. Is the rabbit's name Poppet? I think it
What
is.
rabbit? Kia,
What
Kia and
rabbit?
me free. What's up, Kia? We got Kia in the chat. Sweet Pea, how you doing, Sweet Pea? How you doing today? Lisa Bird, hey Lisa Bird, my live audience. I know them all by name. Like we spend every weekend with each other. So every
Oh,
weekend
nice.
is it like an extra 5 or 10 that I don't know that I gotta identify with. But for
Wow.
the most part, we all know each other.
It's a cool community you've got going here, man.
No, it's cool, man. It's beautiful community. I mean, I
Mm.
come here just to get placed in a better mood. We're approaching 100. We're approaching 100 in the chat. 98 in the chat. 98 in the
Are we gonna
chat.
are we starting the interview on 100?
Yeah. Oh, there we go. We hit 100. We hit 100. 100 in the chat. Hey, 100, and the interview hasn't even started yet. I like that. Jackie Long, what's up, Jackie? Jackie Long, I play the song daily. It's helping my own healing too. You hear that, brother? You hear that? That's
Damn.
beautiful.
That's also the amazing thing about this. I did not expect this to blow up the way it did, but it's giving, even though it's like a dedication to Ren, it's giving other people healing vibes, because the vibes in the song is so powerful from everyone, singing together, and the messages. I saw a reaction today. I can't remember the guy's name, but he was like, apparently this song's tearing people to bits, and it's like
Oh, really?
I've seen grown men cry, bro, from the
Oh,
song, and
yeah.
that's a beautiful thing. Like,
That
more
is beautiful.
people should. It's a good cry. It's not a bad cry.
Oh, no,
It's
it's
a
not a bad cry
healthy.
at all.
The world needs a good cry, I feel.
That is true. I agree with that
Yeah.
100%. And you know what? I don't know. Last resort. I
Hector was
challenge you
the
to. I challenge you to
yeah.
react to a certain song. Is what it did for me. I'm not sure if you're gonna have the same effect, but it's a song called "Last Resort" by Falling in Reverse.
Okay.
Lead singer, his name is Ronnie. I
Ronnie
would definitely.
Radke.
Yes. So you're
Yeah.
familiar.
I know. I'm familiar with the band. Well, I'm familiar with his previous band. I can't remember what they were called.
Oh,
I know he joined this, but he was like in prison or something, right?
yeah.
Like,
His
yeah,
last group is called Escape, I believe.
Escape the Fate.
Escape
Yeah.
the Fate. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
You can
geez,
say
man, I was
say
not
I
expecting you
say.
to go.
He said that on one of his songs, but yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Yeah,
Okay.
so I would when you can mix it up because they're somewhat of the same fan base, somewhat not entirely, but you can mix it up. You can throw him in the mix while you're doing your run reactions if you need like a break or whatever. You take a
Cool.
break, do some falling reverse.
This is my thing, man. Like, I hyperfixate on stuff, which is also why I was just like, okay, I'm gonna do reactions now, and I just start filming reactions every day, and it was just Ren, and I love
Right.
that. I love being able to hyperfixate on something and just do it. And I'm working my way through this wheel, and I feel like
I
all
love the
the
wheel idea. My wife is in the chat right now. Before
oh,
you,
wow.
before I even, yeah, her name's Anna. Anna G's in the chat. She has a little. She's a moderator, so she has a tool next to her. She has a wrench next to her name. Yeah, she doesn't fix
Hello,
anything.
Anna.
She doesn't fix anything, but she has a tool
Uh,
next to her name. But
well,
she what I was gonna say. Damn, what was I just about to say? What was we just talking about?
reactions, hyperfixate, the Ren
Oh,
let wheel.
the wheel. So basically, on your wheel, 109 in the chat. Shout out to the chat. How you doing, Andreas? Andreas Krutzer. I'm butchering your name. Test. Whoop whoop. 100. Yeah, we got 115. Oh, we are building. We are
Damn.
building up.
We're building
I told you it gets crazy over here.
yeah, building community.
All right. On a Sunday. I love that. Everybody, most people are off. Most people are free. So what I was gonna say about the wheel, right? I told my wife that oh babe, I got this amazing idea. I'm gonna do this electronic wheel of just all reactions, not just Ren, but like of all reactions. I'm gonna spin it. It's gonna be all the ones recommended for that week. You know what I'm saying? The top ones recommended for that week, like 10 maybe. And I'm gonna spin it, and that's when I'll do that day. And she was like, that's a brilliant idea. And then shout out Matthew Day. Matthew Day is the one that told me about your song. He's one of my Patreon members. He told me about your song, and that's why I did it. The moment he told
Matthew
me, I
Day.
went and did it because I was
Shout
like,
out, man.
I'm for Ren. I just stopped what I was doing. I
And
was like,
dude,
wait, let me do this.
you were like, I think the first or the second reactor that I saw react to this video. Like you were like 5 hours in, you were reacting to this.
Yeah.
So, a shout out. Thanks for sharing that.
Absolutely,
like,
man.
it's
Absolutely.
awesome.
It was
and you were sending people to my channel, which is so cool.
it was
yeah, man, much
it was a
respect.
genuine gesture on your part. So I felt the need to, return that same favor.
Oh, yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I've put out not music, but I put out videos where I was just like, man, some of his members on my Patreon will tell me they will update me because it's so hard to keep up with everything. When you're a content creator, it's hard to know who's posting what. So a lot of my members they are the ones who make me aware of a lot of these things. So they told me go check his latest story. He's not doing too well. I read it. It tore me to pieces. So I was like, man, I just got up out of bed. I was reading it. I was laying in bed. Right? I just got up, I was laying next to my wife. I just got up and just started recording. I was like, I just made like a video, an audio, just talking to him. You know what I'm saying? Well, no, not an audio. It was a video. I was just talking to him. It was like a 12-minute. I did that twice already. And I felt like when you were doing your song, I felt like, oh, he just felt so compelled to do this song. I can relate to that. I can relate to that. The actual,
and isn't that I think it's a testament to his character because look, man, like and like you said as well, like it was his fans that led me there. I didn't know about Ren before November this year. Like I didn't even know who he was.
Me
Within
neither.
a month
before September, I didn't know who he was. I'm with you. I'm right there with you. No idea who he was.
Within a month, I find myself writing a song for the guy. I'm like, damn, what's this effect?
Right? But isn't it crazy? Isn't it so amazing? Because at the end of the day, especially today, right? As a man, you are here writing a song or writing a letter or that divulging yourself in front of a camera to express how you feel about another man in a way that's completely appropriate, right? Within a community that's completely acceptive to the message that you're putting out. So you find yourself like, what? I've never done anything like this before. That's how I know how compelling his music is. That's how I know the message in it is important. You know what I'm saying? And let's push it because it's everybody's message. It's what we all want, right? So you have a platform now, right? You have a platform now that you have to accept that, right? You have to accept that, you have to own it, and you have to take control of it too. You have to take control of it.
Man.
Yeah, so you take control of that platform and you push the message. And the message is just humanity and peace. That's all. It's really all it is, right? Love thyself, love thy neighbor. That's it.
It's like what's the thing that Jimi Hendrix says? When the power of love overcomes the love of power, the world will know peace. Damn.
Beautiful. That's it right there.
That's it right there.
Mic drop. So let's get right into it, man. Why not? We had 120 people in the chat. I'm gonna turn this music down a little bit.
This has not been happening. This is not the interview.
No, that's not the interview. This is just us kicking back, getting to know each other. You know what I'm saying? And we got people in the chat who are here to witness it. But let's see what we got here. I love the video. The video's playing in the background right now. But I love when the people came in and just started talking. It took me by surprise. I was like, oh, what's happening? It kind of threw me off a little bit, but I was like, oh, okay, this is good.
Yeah.
So let's get right into it. I got just a few questions, not too many.
Okay.
So let's see. You know love's healing. Sending my love. Oh, hold on real quick.
Stuck in your head, man.
Yeah, it is.
It's a good one to get stuck in the head, though.
People, ask him some questions.
Yeah, let's see what's happening in the chat.
Talk to the chat. Talk to the chat. Which I know y'all got some questions for him.
Late in South Africa, yeah, it's 10:10 p.m. at the moment. I think my sister just joined the chat. Jean Capon.
Oh, shout out Jean Capon.
Shout out. I think my whole family is probably in this chat somewhere. Family, if you're in the chat, just give a little shout out. Yeah, big shout out to my family because they've always been supporting me.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Like even this month, like, look, man, I'm like in between jobs constantly because I'm a freelancer. So when this YouTube thing started kicking off, I was like guys, I just need some financial help because this is big. If I need to ride this wave, I need to make this happen. And you know, they're always there to have my back, and I'm so grateful.
Oh well, that's beautiful, man. You got real support. A lot of people don't get that, man. Actually, a lot of the times, family is the last one that pulls up for us, and that sucks. You know, it sucks that that's the case. But
Mm.
in your case, I wouldn't take it for granted. You know, not at
No, for
all,
sure.
not even a little bit. So shout out to your
Um,
family for coming through.
yeah. Shout out to
So
my
they helped you
family.
out with this process. You're saying?
Well, just like financially and like emotionally, and they're like I can, because it's a weird thing, man. Like going, I don't want to say viral, but
Yeah,
you
no,
know,
it's
like
viral. That's definitely viral. Listen, when you're sitting on 2,000 subscribers or less than that, right? Before everything
mm,
kicked off, when you're sitting on just like around 2,000 subscribers, and you know you barely cracking, I don't know, 3,000 views on the video, and then you got 100,000 views with
mm,
less than a week. That's viral. That's a viral moment.
yeah, okay,
It's a
yeah.
good viral
I'll
moment.
take it. I'll
And
take
look
it.
what it's motivated by. It's motivated by love. Like that's just the
Mm,
beauty part of it all, right? She's
yeah,
like, "Go,
man.
we can't see you." Yeah, I was just tuning some things out, Sick Boy Renegade. But let's get
Okay.
right into it. I got question number one for my boy Fury right now. I'm gonna call you Dub
All right.
Fury for now because I don't
Dub
want to keep
Fury.
butchering it. Yeah, Dub Fury. I don't want to keep. That's your new rap name in case you want to rap some more.
Dub Fury. Dude, I've got a few like Vibe Reacts gave me WF Winston. He was like shouting me out as WF Winston
Shout
because
out
he also
Vibe
couldn't
Reacts.
pronounce it. Yeah.
Shout out Vibe
For
Reacts.
anyone for anyone who wonders how to pronounce my name, okay, I've found a way to explain it. All right. It's
Mm-hmm.
like
What's up?
vein stunt without the
Vein,
st. Veinant.
Veinant, Veinant.
Vein
Oh, that's
stunt.
easy. That's even easier now. That's how you expressed it
Veinant.
before. Yeah, Veinant. Yeah, Veinant.
Yeah, it's still tough. I
Veinant
know it's tough.
Fourie.
It's a tongue twister.
It's still
Fourie.
tough, yeah,
Yeah.
but Veinant. Veinant is more. That was a better explanation. Okay, Veinant.
Yeah. But you can call me
Got
Dub. I don't mind.
Yeah, I'm calling you. I don't know what they're gonna call you. I'm calling you Dub. Dub Fury.
Dub Fury. I like it, man. I like
I'm
it.
calling you Dub Fury. Dub Fury's a cool name. I got question number 126 in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. That's beautiful. Where is
Shout out.
Sigley, right? Bad Wolf, where is Sigley? We're missing a few guys. Sam Snips in the chat. Sam Snips came in the chat yesterday and put me on to a beautiful artist named Asaf Avion. Was that his name? Sam Snips. Correct me if I'm wrong. But beautiful voice. I will send you the link when we get off the chat. And I will put you on
Wow.
because it was
Okay.
immaculate performance. And again, somebody
Okay.
I've never heard of before. And actually, Ren suggested him on one of his stories. So
Wow.
lo and behold, you know, it came from another
Share, man.
unique. So on my channel, we look for, it's called Goat Worthy, right? So we look for goat artists, which is greatest of all time, right? Ren is a goat, but in the land of goats, we like to say he's a unicorn because he's one of many, you know. So he does
I've
so
seen
many
that.
things.
I've seen a lot of that in the comments, like in the.
Oh, that was birthed on
that.
this channel right here. It's everywhere now.
Really?
But yeah,
Wow,
right
man.
here on this channel. And it
I've seen
wasn't
it in
me. It was
so
one of
many
my
of my
followers.
comments. I was
Yeah,
like, where
because
does
the
this come
channel's
from?
called
This is
Goatworthy. The channel's called Goatworthy,
yeah,
and I was
man.
like, yo, is Ren a goat? And somebody said in the chat, in the land of goats, Ren is a unicorn. I was like, what?
Wow, that's
Coin.
beautiful, man.
I said that was beautiful.
Coin.
Yeah, I threw coins.
Yeah, man. That's
But
great.
yeah, I see it everywhere now. I see the unicorn emojis everywhere now. But
Man,
okay,
it's
so let's.
taken
Oh,
off.
Maureen had a
You've
question.
gone viral. You've gone viral through the comments, man.
Maureen got a question. What was that? What was your question, Maureen? We didn't see it. Sorry.
Did you miss my question? Where is your question? Let's look at the question. Damn, it's a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot in the chat. A lot of people talking. We did miss the
Sorry,
question.
guys. We get carried away. I think we're on a similar frequency, and we get carried away. I know. Okay, here we go. I know in the beginning you were reacting to Ren per request and didn't necessarily plan on continuing to go down the reaction road. In hindsight, did you ever see yourself here? No. Look, things took a while to turn. The moment I reacted to Ren, I did not expect any of this. I especially didn't expect I was going to be writing a song for the guy because I didn't even know he was sick. When I reacted to Hiren, I didn't know anything about the guy, and as soon as I saw like people sharing his story in the comments, and like educating me. And I was like,
Right.
oh wow,
That's how it goes.
like
That's how it
that's how it
works.
goes, man. And I was like, okay, that's cool. And it's also like the first two videos I reacted one was High Ren, and then this Jenny and Screech trilogy, right?
Yeah, the Violet.
Um, yeah, and like the long video, and
Right.
that's all like what they call bardcore, which is just him in the streets playing with his guitar. So it wasn't really like the production side of Ren, and I didn't like I really love those videos, like they're great videos and great performances, but I didn't really relate to it as much. But then I think the next song was I started the wheel because I got so many suggestions, like how am I gonna choose what to watch next. So I just started this wheel, and of course the pun came along, Renlet wheel.
Right. Right.
And I spun it because someone,
Another masterful idea by you.
yeah, man, like, but I because I mentioned in the comments, in one of my videos, I mentioned that I'm a big John Frusciante fan, and then someone was like, Ren's also a big John Frusciante fan, and he shouts him out in the song Power. So I put
Right.
Power in the
Yep.
wheel, and Power was the first song that the wheel landed on, man. I was
And
like,
hey, that was
yes,
my song. Yo, I'm with you right there. Power.
dude, it's
He
still
said
my
when he
favorite. I
said
think.
Nat King Cole, I was like, this man knows everything. He named a
What
few
you
of my
want is
favorite.
power.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh.
Power was the one, man, and it was on, and I had it on
Yeah,
repeat for a while. Power, and
yeah.
then I had Murderer. I had that on repeat.
I
Oh, you
haven't
don't
heard
think?
that one.
Oh, okay, you haven't heard that. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna leave you right there with it.
No spoilers. No
Question number
spoilers.
one. We got question
Okay.
number one. What inspired you to write and dedicate Love's Healing to Ren? Uh, was it his music, his story, or something personal that resonated with you?
Mm, what? Okay.
So, what inspired you to write and dedicate Love's Healing
Mm.
to Ren? Was it his music, his story, or something personal that resonated with you?
Honestly, it was his fan base. I mean,
Good
like
answer.
I reacted to, like, I reacted to Hiren, and then it started blowing up. And dude, like, I've been uh last year I tried to make a YouTube channel with some friends, and we put everything we had in there. Like I said, we have the cameras, we were starting a board game channel where we play D&D, we play board games, and
Nice.
I put in 1,000, probably more than 1,000 hours of work into that channel. To like, we filmed like 25 episodes, we edited, we graphics, we did music, so much work went into it, and it just bombed. Like, there was like 280 subscribers. It's okay, like, it was a learning curve, and I learned so much, and I'm very, very grateful for it.
Right.
um but anyway, so like the idea of getting monetized was, if that didn't work, nothing's gonna work. Like, it's like there's
Right.
no way, like, anything. So the fact that I, like, within 2 weeks, not less, and within a week and a half of reacting to Ren, I got monetized. I was like, dude, that's crazy. And the fact that Ren lets reactors keep 100% royalties
It's
on
beautiful.
their reaction videos, it's like so inspiring. So I had to say thank you to him somehow. And then I heard he
There
was
you
sick.
go.
Like, someone in the comments, and I don't know, I can't find that comment. It's gotten lost
Oh,
in the ocean
still at
of,
that point, you have not known he was sick, even to the point you got monetized.
well, no, I knew he was sick. Like, I knew he had Lyme disease, but I didn't know he was sick again, or like had a flare up. I didn't know he's
Right.
currently now like sick, and like in Canada getting a second round of treatments.
Right.
I wasn't
Right.
unaware of that. But someone in the comments dropped a message and said, "Hi, I'm sending this message to all. I'm commenting this on all reactors reacting to Ren. Just saying, like, send him a message, a short, like, send him some love, because you guys are all profiting from his." From his music. and
Right.
and and I was like, dude, yeah, no, you're totally right. And I have a playlist on my channel. It's called Making a Song for Ren, and it literally goes from the first video that I posted, which was a short of me. I picked up my guitar, I started playing the four chords that I always play when I start jamming, and just coming up with words. It's like the Ed Sheeran chords or whatever. and 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 I started singing. I just said "Hey Ren" instead of "Hi Ren," and like singing like almost a message to him. And it wasn't. Really, I didn't think of the words. It just kind of came out, and I was like, okay, that's kind of cool. And that first verse came out, and then um, the last line of the first verse is like, um, even though I know you'll never hear the song, because at that point I was just making a little short. I didn't think he was going to see that, and I was
Right.
a tiny channel. I'd had like maybe 1,000 subscribers at that point. So I was just like, even though I know you'll never hear the song, I'm sending my love because
You
love's
know, love's
healing.
healing.
And that's an idea I've always had in my head. It's like, the power of love. Like, I'm not saying love can cure Lyme disease. I just think that, like, there is something about, like,
It
sharing.
helps change the perspectives of those who are struggling. So if you can send some
Yes.
love their way, they can deal with what they're dealing with in a more positive attitude, and
Mm,
it may make them feel better because they may get more optimistic about their chances of things, and they may
yes.
start taking their health serious, and they may start doing whatever it is that they need to do to get healthier, whether it's dieting better or whatever the case may be. So love can heal. If
Yeah,
love
man.
doesn't do the actual healing, it can be the engine to start the beginning of a new way of living that can help you in the long run
Mm.
live healthier. So love, it can heal
And look, man,
indirectly.
he said in the comment on the video, he was like, this, it's stuff like this that makes him believe that the fight is worth it. And that's like, that's
Oh,
enough, man. That's
and that
enough.
right there, that was the man. If
That's
that
the
didn't
goal,
do it, if that didn't make you feel good, I don't know what would have.
man.
130 in the chat. Shout out to the chat, man. You guys are showing
Mission
love.
accomplished. I was
Mission
like, dude,
accomplished, brother.
mission, like, and the fact that he commented like a day after I posted it, so it was really magical,
Literally the next
and
day.
literally the next day, and I was like, cool,
That's
mission
hey, but
accomplished. Whatever
you know
happens
what?
from here is it's not in my hands anymore.
And that's the power of the community. That's
Mm.
about because they made that
But
happen. You know what I'm saying? They made that. We all
yeah,
well as a conglomerate, in a conjunction of all of us pushing something that we felt was genuine and real, it got to him. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
Anything can
mm,
get to him if it's genuine and it's impactful. Anything can get to anybody. You can get to anybody. To the biggest
mm,
artists, you can get to them if your message, I feel like, if it's powerful enough, genuine enough, and just real enough, I
mm.
think it can get to anyone. Oh,
Definitely, man.
the
And
Dreading It
look,
podcast is calling me right now. Give
look at
me a
that.
second. Let me see if I can pick that up. You guys keep chatting.
Okay, cool.
Actually, I'll call them
Let's
back.
go to the
'Cause I,
chat
'cause
section.
I got a few more questions. Shout out to Sam Snips with the $10 dono. Shout out to Sam Snips, $10 dono. Appreciate that, Sam
Wow,
Snips.
wow. Look
Sam
at
Snips
you.
was the one that put us on to the Asof. I don't know if I'm pronouncing the name right, but it's Asof Avidian. 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 Something like that.
Hmm.
Yeah. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I just call him AV from now on. That's what when I don't know
AV.
it now, I'm gonna start just
It's
initializing and just
Dub.
keep it moving.
AV.
Dub.
Shout
So
out.
question number 2 for Mr. Dub Fourie. I say when you were creating this song,
Hmm.
did you ever imagine it would gain the level of traction, especially with Ren himself acknowledging and sharing it? You kind of spoke to that just now already,
Mm.
but your initial thought before you even when you was in that room, you said you was creating that little TikTok or whatever the short was.
Mm.
Your initial thought of creating that, what was your initial feeling on like what was the next step? Was it just going to be a short and that was just it, or did you think to yourself, I'm gonna start with this short and then maybe I can build on it and create some type of a song?
Mm. Look, yeah, like the song started the same way that a lot of songs start for me, which is uh, a verse and a catchy hook for a chorus, and I was like, man, this chorus is too good to just be a YouTube short, which is what it was going to be, because it was like a dedication to him.
Mhm.
And I was like, you know what, like he probably does need some love, and he does need some healing right now. And how can I make that happen? How can I make something that's going to get in front of him? That was the goal. Like the next day I was like, this is not enough. Like whatever I just did, because this man, he just got me monetized. Okay. Like
Right.
it's big for me, because like I don't make a
So
lot
what's
of money.
next?
Uh, so you know what I mean? Like it's like I just needed to thank him somehow.
Yeah.
And I needed to thank the Renegades, because they introduced me to this artist.
They are
And
the
I was
ones
like,
responsible.
yeah, man. And look, I've been recording my own music for years now. I've you know spent I've spent my 10,000 hours on multiple levels, with the guitar, with production, with singing, with everything. I was like, I have these skills. And it's a funny thing, because uh, this year has been a strange year for me, just in terms of like surrendering to signals from it's like getting spiritual, but you know, like
Okay, yeah. Talk about it. Talk about it.
just surrendering, you know, like surrendering and
Right.
like allowing signals to come to me, and just being a vessel, you know. And dude, honestly, like I feel like the moment I got that idea, it was out of my hands. It was like, okay, now I just got to do this, you know.
Yeah.
And it just started happening, and I made a video where I asked people if they would be interested in this. Of course they would be interested in this, like singing a
Yeah, bro.
song for Ren. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know.
And
And
actually, somebody came to me. Somebody came to me in the chat. I think it was I don't know if you see Bad Wolf in the chat. I believe it was Bad Wolf. Bad Wolf and a few others, Sick Boy Renegade. A few people came to me and said somebody was trying to put together a song. And I was in the middle of a live. And sometimes when I'm live and I'm tuned in, I'm just tuned in. I'm not really like, I'm not reading
like
every
things
chat.
are going
Yeah.
over. And
So I just read real quick. Somebody's making a song for Ren. I just like, oh, okay, I'll get back to that. Like it piqued my interest because I read it. You know, I read it out loud. But then I was like, oh, I'm trying to remember that, and I wasn't able to remember it. It went over my head.
Would have been good to have you, man.
Yeah.
You would have been the one black guy.
I know. That's what I was like, man, I wish I was in there with my cowboy hat. I would have been sticking out like a sore thumb.
No, but it worked out great.
Have done that, and it came, and we would have. The cool thing is, it happened the way it was supposed to happen. You know what I'm saying? Because it still made its way to me very early. Matthew Day sent me the link and said, please do this. And it was cool because I was able to react to it on a first time reaction. It would have been cool to be a part of it, but I really enjoyed my reaction to it, honestly. Because it was the first time I heard it, and it really made me like somewhat of emotional, but it really just made me proud. Like, okay, this thing is spreading. Like, we are at work right now. We just got foot soldiers, and like it's happening. It's happening, right? And at the end of the day, Ren is the focal point, but at the same time, the focal point is love and spreading that energy. That's what the focal point is. So Ren is just a vessel at the same time, right? But he needs healing, and you came up with a beautiful song, and I think it helped out. The Dreading It podcast is in the chat. Hold on. Yeah, my brothers are in the chat right now. We're supposed to be live right now at 2:30. So and 2:30 my time. So they was calling me. They probably upset with me right now. But hey, brothers, I just got a few more questions from my boy Dub Fourie right now, and we're gonna lock in. Don't even worry about it. I got y'all. And their favorite thing is to say "shut up."
Shut up.
Yeah,
I love that.
They're island boys.
Okay, the island boys. That
yeah. So all of their members, we got a lot of similar. We got a lot of similar followers. But a lot of their members, they be in my chat when we're not even talking about the Dreading It podcast. They go on my chat and be like, "Shut up!" Like I'll just be dying laughing. So hashtag shut up.
Hashtag shut up. I'm gonna use that.
Tell Dreading It podcast to shut up when they were calling me.
With all due respect, shut up.
With all due respect, shut up.
Yeah.
Oh man, yo, TDIP. Cool, we're gonna lock in. I just got a couple more questions for my boy Doug Fourie. So I got question number 3, brother.
Yeah, let's go.
How did you? This is what my real interest is. You kind of spoke on it a little bit, but I really want to know the details. So, like, how did you approach involving over 30 different renegades in the project? What was the process like to bring them together and capture those like heartfelt moments? Like, you know, what was your actual approach to these individuals? Because you came to everybody, because they're all over the world in different countries. You came to everybody directly, and some of them reached out to you because you put out the word. But like, what was that approach like? What was that process like, creating the actual when you were letting them know what the purpose of this was? What was that like?
So I shared one video
in a nutshell, obviously. Go ahead.
Yeah, in a nutshell, I shared one video where I explained the idea, and it was just like, I want to record this song because every one of my followers saw the short that I made with the acoustic, just raw version, you know, and everyone liked it. So I was like, I want to take the song and I want to produce it because I'm a producer and I can like make it sound good, you know. I can add drums, I can add like all these things, but I want you guys to sing along with me, and I don't know how I'm gonna do it yet. Like at that point, I wasn't like, how am I gonna pull this off? And and I was just like, I was kind of spitballing it as the ideas were coming to me. But this is, again, bro, like I'm telling you, this was signals coming to me from another place.
That's right. That's beautiful. I love that. I'm glad you pointed that out. Because, yes. I'm glad you pointed that out, and you're just accepting what's natural.
I was like, okay, I got this. Okay, I'm listening. I'm
Okay, I'm
hearing.
gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
And exactly, man. And it was a powerful thing. And then I was like, okay, what if I just, I make a document explaining the steps, and then I made a video of like 4 steps. It's on my YouTube. You can check it out. Where I just say, because at that point, like everyone who was subscribing to me they were watching my videos, what regardless of what I'm putting out, which is
Okay,
the power of the
that's
renegades,
right. That's right.
like they appreciate authenticity.
And they need to be
And
acknowledged. But go
yeah,
on.
and the fact that I was trying to do this thing for Ren, they saw it was coming from a sincere place, right? It's not like some
Mhm.
gimmick, like,
Oh no!
and
Instantly, I saw that. I was worried about that, but yeah, I was
mm,
worried about
mm,
that. Like I said, when we were off camera, I was like, "Man, I hope this isn't cheesy." I was like, even
yeah,
if it's cheesy, I'm still gonna put it out because if it's genuine, it's fine. You know what I'm saying? If it's genuine,
yeah,
it's fine.
yeah,
Some people are just cheesy, and that's nothing
yeah,
wrong. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, man.
continue.
So basically, I just explained on this video. You're gonna download the files in this WeTransfer link in the description of this video.
Hmm.
That I uploaded. It's gonna be one PDF file that has all the steps on it, and it's gonna be one video file, which is just a loop of me singing the chorus, on like a drum beat and some acoustic guitar. So it's like in time. It's stuff. And then I explained, okay,
Hmm.
it got complicated because they had to download it on a second device so that they can listen to the song on headphones while filming themselves singing along to it.
Yeah.
So
That's what I was
like,
trying to figure out. Like, how did that
yeah,
process go? Because
so
I'm
a
like,
few a
they
few
got the
people couldn't.
headphones on
Yeah.
and they're singing, but they're recording themselves. So like, I
Mm.
just thought a lot
How
was happening. I was like,
how
this
are
doesn't
they?
look simple.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
doesn't look
no, like
simple.
I no, I try to make it as easy as possible, because like the chorus was looping like 6 times, so people could really just fall in any time that they wanted. I just needed like one little good take.
Right.
And it's a powerful thing. Like a lot of people didn't send me things because I think they don't think they can sing. And dude, like technology is so powerful nowadays. Like as long as your voice can make a note, I
Yep.
can make you sound like you can sing.
Right, right,
It's
right.
fine.
And
Like it's
I
easy.
want to shout out to people really quick because they did say, well, I want to shout you out because I did see a lot in the comment section where individuals were saying he made it so easy for me to do something that I thought was going to be so difficult. A lot of people
Mm,
strayed away from even doing it because they thought it was just too difficult and they didn't want to make a fool of themselves or whatever the case may
mm,
be. A lot of people were saying how they're so shy, they never do anything like this before. But for Ren, they knew the power and what love can do, and they understood the song was genuine, like you said, and it came from a sincere
mm,
place. So you got to understand, like I say, I like to say, own what it is so that you can
mm,
produce more. So you got to own the moment because
mm.
the mission's not done. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man,
We have to push forward.
I'm
So
just the vessel, bro.
yeah,
but
yes.
but yeah, no, I
We are,
get you. I
we
get
all
you.
are. We all are. We all
Yeah,
are. We
yeah.
all are. But I like to just you're on a high hill right now, and I just want to provide more motivation. I don't
Mm,
want you to slow down, and I don't mean like more rent song. This means like now you need to take that energy and put it into your own music, and
mm,
you know what I
mm.
mean, and continue and
Yeah,
continue.
man. Yeah, no, definitely. I'm on that path. I have so much unreleased music, and stuff that I want to re-release because like there's a new audience now, and
Mhm.
it's just the
Well,
right time.
we're connected now. You know what I'm saying? You could use me as a
Mm,
vessel. I like to promote independent artists. You're independent artist. So
yeah,
whenever you're
man.
done, you feel like you got that one or two song you want to send to me, I'll throw it on the
Mm,
channel. You ain't got to worry about that. And I started a
okay,
separate channel to show more love to independent reactors. So everybody in the chat right now, make sure you subscribe to Goat Worthy, but also make sure you subscribe to Goat Herd. Subscribe to Goat Herd. That's my second channel where I'll be showing a lot of artists more love. I started it like a week and a half ago. It's at like 600 subs. It's doing this thing. It's growing. It's growing. So we'll get
that's
there.
good, man.
And
That's
a
that's
year from
impressive
now, for a
for a
week, right?
week.
Yeah.
For a week,
Well, you know
that's
what? They
yeah,
came from my
600.
channel, so I have an
Okay.
avenue to send them to. But
Mm,
and that's the point of it. That's the point of it, though.
mm.
So question number 4
That's
for you,
great,
brother.
man. No, okay. Can I
Um,
just before you
yeah,
get
yeah.
into the, I just want to say thank you for what you're doing for independent artists. Like it's awesome. As you also said before, like it's not necessarily the thing that gets the most views, but you feel like it needs to be done, and it's your part that you're playing in, because it's hard, man. It's tough for indie artists to get heard. It's tough to play that game. It's
Yeah.
like not everyone is like has what it takes to like be a TikTok star, or like, and that's what you got to be nowadays to make it. It's
Yeah.
crazy. It's a crazy time, and some people just want to make music, and That's also fine.
but I want. Well, first of all, you're welcome.
Mm,
Yeah. So, but what I want to say to that, to add to that point, is we have to know that that's not. We have to make sure we put the right message out there, right? Because the truth is, yeah, you get famous doing TikTok, doing ridiculous stuff, half naked, whatever. You could do that. That's a way to do it. It's not the only way.
mm,
Um, we're living proof of it right now, brother. Like we're living proof of it
mm,
right now. I know it's true because I was just reacting to like Eminem and other rappers, and I already hit 10. I had hit 9K followers, and then I hit Ren, and then I got another like 7,000 followers. But
mm,
the point is that it's not what you're selling, is how you sell it and who is selling it, because people buy into character. Because you can come to a song and be like, oh, that was a good song, I want to see somebody react to it. You're gone
mm,
and buy. People don't, it's not easy to get people to hit the subscribe button. That is hard to do. I know for a fact
mm.
because I don't hit that button on everybody.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be
Yeah.
notified about this person's, but like I don't want my
Mm,
algorithm to be flooded with stuff that I'm not really interested in. So when they hit that
yeah. Yeah.
subscribe button, don't take it for granted, because they're saying,
Mm,
boop, let me know the next time this guy posts a video, because they're into your video. Because if that was the
mhm,
case, they would just watch all the big guys. Because the big guys are
mhm.
going to react to it already. They don't need to watch you. So why are they coming to
Yeah.
little Mr. Little 10K, 20K, or 5K, 6K? Why are they coming to us for? Because
Yeah.
you're providing something that somebody's not providing, and they're into it. So
Mm.
yeah, man, I would
Beautifully
hang
said.
my hat on that, brother. I would hang my hat on that. You should be
Beautifully
proud. You
said.
should be
Beautifully
proud of
said.
all the work you're doing right now. And you should be proud of the
Hell yeah.
message that you're putting out. And I believe, you know what I'm saying? I believe that it will come back to you. And I think it's already happening, to be honest with you.
Mm. Dude, like seriously, like there's I've never sold a song on Bandcamp, like one or two. Already
Uh-huh.
people are buying my music on Bandcamp. I don't even know who it is. Like it's definitely people coming from YouTube. And it's just like, wow, like this is the effect this thing is
That's the
having.
effect.
And
Bad
I'm
Wolf. Shout out to Bad Wolf real quick. Bad Wolf says, she said, I'm sub to like 8,000.
damn 8,000
Bad Wolf
reactive.
comes. She likes to come to the chat and disrupt. She come through and she's like, I don't really agree with that. Boop, let me let them know.
Yeah, yeah.
So shout out to Bad Wolf. That's what she's
Shout
one of
outs.
my moderators, so she likes to come in and start trouble. But shout out to all
Hell
the
yeah.
moderators in the chat. Who we got? We got Sweet Pea in the chat. We have Bad Wolf. I haven't seen it. I don't think I've seen anybody else. I haven't seen Crooks in a while. So let me get to question number 4 for you, brother. So what was going through your mind? This is what I want to know, and I'm sure this is what the Renegades want to know. What was
Mhm.
going through your mind when you saw Ren's comment on your video and found out that your song actually provoked tears out of this man? Forget that he heard it.
Ooh,
He heard it and he
yeah.
responded and he commented and he reposted it on his community tab, and you provoked real emotion out of him and made him tear. That's a quadruple whammy. That's a lot going on.
It's a big thing, man. Look,
Talk to us.
I remember I was sitting in my room as I usually do. I'm always in
Uh-huh.
my room now. And I got a notification, as I do, from YouTube, and I opened it up, and I first thought it was um just like just a random notification because I'm sub to him, obviously. It's like, oh, you
Mhm.
posted something, and then I saw the thumbnail, and so this was beautiful, man, and it was his repost of the thing, and I was like, oh, oh damn, oh damn, and then I
Oh
opened that up,
man,
and I thought like, okay, damn, okay, he's
that's
reposted
exciting.
it. That's awesome. That's mission accomplished, right? Like that's what
Right.
we set out to do. And then I got a notification. Ren commented, like it was like kind of the third notification down because like a lot of people were
There's
commenting on
too
this
much,
video.
right? You like
So it's just
another
like,
one?
yeah, I was like, okay, what? Ren makes music. Did a comment. What did he say? What did he say? And I just opened that thing up as pinned it immediately. I didn't even read it. I just pinned it. To start with, like, look, guys, look, he did it. He commented,
You
and
shared it before you read it.
yeah, definitely. I was like, this is a Ren. It's gonna be good, And
Oh man, yo, Ren is a beautiful dude, man. He's a beautiful person. He's a
yeah,
beautiful human, I would say. But
yeah,
I'm glad
sure.
he was able to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing you have to understand is that nothing's by accident, and not only that, he's someone who's well aware of the surroundings of what of the impact he has. So he's aware of what he can do. So he knows he has the Midas touch. You know, he knows
Mm,
touch, poop, gold. He knows that already,
mm,
right? So for
mm.
him to actually acknowledge your song, that's one thing. But for him to repost it on his community tab and then for him to comment on yours to make sure people like, I'm telling you, bro,
Yeah,
that
man,
is,
and
and
he's
then
he's
and he
being
posted on his
vulnerable.
story. He posted on his
Yeah.
Instagram story as well. So it's like
Oh,
there
did
was
he?
so much. Yeah, it was
I
so
didn't
much
see the
going on.
Instagram. I
Did
didn't even
he?
see the Instagram.
I might be making that up. I'm not sure. I posted on my Instagram story because
Mm,
I was posting stuff about Ren. Right? He would post something and I would like screenshot and make a comment and post it on mine, and then he would view it and like it. I was
mm,
like, oh man, he's been viewing and liking my story. That's cool. That let
mm.
me know like he can see things if he's ever like bored enough. You know what I'm saying? Because I know sometimes
Yeah.
he's busy, but the fact that he saw yours in the midst of his promo run, he's on a crazy promo run with the
Yeah, man.
music, the clothing line now. He stopped to
Mm.
acknowledge you, post you, comment you. That's
I
big.
wonder. I'm very curious to know who showed it to him or like who got it in front of him because like
So what
there were so
happens is
many people sharing it. Obviously.
Ren also has I think this might be the quickest way for him to actually see something. Ren has a Patreon, and on his Patreon, and he has a bunch of Facebook pages, group pages. There's a bunch of Renegade
Mm,
group. So what happens is it's the Renegades. In short, it's the
mm,
Renegades. So the
mm.
Renegades, you know, they have Ren and his team created a group chat where you can post reactions to his song where they watch them. So
Oh wow.
they want to see them. So the fans, the
Mm,
Renegade fans, go in there and they post the reactions, their favorite reactions, and that's how he ends up seeing. That's how I would say that's the most likely probability of how he sees things. So that's probably how he ends
mm,
up seeing yours. But I would love to see Ren discuss that or someone confirm how he saw it because I think that's a
mm,
beautiful story as well. Just how it came
mm.
across his table, you know. But
Yeah, man.
shout out to the Renegades for just working, the foot soldiers,
Shout out to you guys,
making
man. Like
everything
it's
happen, making everything
and
happen.
also just like shout out to everyone who's subbed to my channel because it's changing my life. It's really like changing my
That's
life, and
beautiful, man. That's
it's
awesome.
an amazing thing. Like you guys are amazing, and I have all the gratitude in my heart for you, and I hope that I can provide more love and healing along the way. You know, that's my goal. That's my mission. I feel,
Well,
and
that's
it's
a
also
good
it's
mission, and whatever you think, whatever comes from it
mm,
is meant to be. You know what I'm saying? Good or bad. So that's your mission. Understand that when you're on a mission like love, and your duty is to spread it. Just understand the hurdles are gonna come, the doubt is gonna ring in your ear, and the devil's gonna be at work. He don't want you to
mm,
out there spreading all that love. You know what I'm saying? So
mhm.
understand that it comes with some pitfalls, and don't let those moments discourage you. I've had many moments where I got discouraged and I wanted to just quit YouTube, and I said, you know what, this is too much. But then I had certain patrons reach out to me telling me they were diagnosed with cancer, telling me they were diagnosed with this and that, and that
Wow,
watching your videos on the hospital bed make me happy. I'm in a better mood.
wow.
And I'm like, oh my God. I showed my wife that. I was like, and I started crying one morning, man, because I read a message from one of my, she's a moderator. She's not in the chat right now, but Serena, her name is Serena. She was diagnosed with cancer just recently. And
Wow.
that same day, me and my wife got into a big argument. I was telling her, I don't want to do this anymore. Like this is
Mm,
consuming too much of my life, and I don't want this to become work. I want to have
mm,
fun. And then I got that
mm,
message from Serena. God bless her. So she's still with us, and she's one of my moderators, but she's not in the chat right now.
mm,
But she's told me she was diagnosed with cancer, and I was like, it just. And I know how much my videos impact her, and I was like, oh,
mm.
I have a duty here. This is bigger than me
That's
now.
it's
Like you
and but
said, this
that's
is
also
bigger than me.
yeah.
This is bigger
This
than me.
but that's
I have
that
to
right
keep
there.
doing it.
That's a very clear signal. You know, like you had those doubts that day, and then you just received this message. You know, and it's so clear. Like
Same morning,
when you surrender when
same morning,
yeah,
bro. Same morning. I'm just like, I was like, you
it's
know what?
nuts.
We got to
When
get
you
to work.
surrender to something bigger than yourself, that's when beautiful things start happening, man.
Yeah, and you know what?
Like
Life gets a little easier. It's like, oh man, it was too much responsibility for me. Like, I was trying to
mm,
control everything. I just need to
exactly.
let go and let God
Mm.
take control. That's what I'm saying. That's my belief. But
Yeah,
let
yeah. No, it's
numero cinco, Dub Fury. As a smaller channel at the time, how did it
mhm.
feel to see the Renegades community and other creators like myself rally behind your message? You spoke towards us a little bit, but you could elaborate if you want.
Look, man, um it's been crazy. It's been a crazy week. I released this less than a week ago, and it's
Shout out
got
Maureen, let go and let
like
God.
100. it's got like 117,000 streams or plays or views. I've never had anything blow up that big, you know, and
Awesome.
that's an amazing feeling. And then I watch every single reaction made to it just because I'm a musician and I'm very self-involved, you know. So, I want to see what effect. There's certain key moments, like when the Renegades first pop up, you know, that's like,
that's the one for me. You saw it on my reaction.
I saw it, man. And there's certain
my heart
moments
just started like pounding. I was like, oh,
but also you were like kind of relieved that it's not just going to be me sitting in my room and playing.
Yeah, that's true. I can't lie. I can't lie. I was like, he's out the room. Oh God.
Thank God. There's something more to this.
Yeah.
There's some guys like sitting in his room. But it's, you know, it's cool.
I'm honest about my reactions. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be. I'm not trying to be rude. I just, you know, it's just funny.
No, yeah,
it was funny to me.
Yeah,
it was like
fun. It's funny. Yeah, it is funny.
How long is he gonna sit in this room with the camera
with a digital zoom going in on him? Hey, man, I got to make it interesting somehow.
Oh man! But
the
thing is, after a while, it's like doesn't even matter. the message is hitting, and the heart is filled. That's pumping with love, and that was
the key for me with this video, man. It was like I want to make this as simple as possible, and everything just worked out perfectly. Like there was exactly the right amount of people to fit into that square with a little open space for the words. You know, it's like okay, that's. And I don't want to, like, I could have gone and made it neater or like, no, this needs to get out as fast as possible. Just pick a color, just pick them, because usually I faff on those things for like months, you know. Like when I'm making and editing a video, it's like, I want it to be perfect. I was like, no, just film yourself, like one shot, just film yourself. I think it was 2 takes of me just like singing to the song.
Infected with perfection. I have the same problem, and it makes me take too long. Sometimes my wife comes in and just press the button. You need to drop this. All right, cool.
Final mix export. So you're a rapper. You're a rapper, right?
Yes. Yeah. I write all types of music, but yeah. So I have like I was telling, like I'm telling you, man. So the whole wheel thing you were doing, I wanted to do that. I'm not gonna do it anymore because I just think that's a cool shtick for you. That's like a cool way for you to do it. But I had an idea to do something like that, right? And then and I have a studio session next Tuesday. I mean, in a couple of days on Tuesday. And I'm rapping over a Ren beat, Ren's Trouble song. I'm not sure if you reacted to that one yet.
No, not yet.
Okay, so Ren has a song called Troubles. It's one of my favorite Ren songs. And he has a song called 7 Sins. Not sure if you reacted to that one yet.
7 Sins, not yet.
Okay,
I'm very early.
Those are all right. Well, those are 2 of my favorites, and you're gonna love those.
Okay.
So Troubles and 7 Sins. So I'm rapping over the instrumentals of those, and I'm gonna be put out. That'll probably come out like next week. But I'm shooting a video and all that, and it's gonna be cool, man. It's gonna be cool.
Sick, dude.
But,
well, I see some people saying collaboration.
Collaboration. Yeah, we could do something. Absolutely, we could do something, man.
I could send you a beat.
That's it. I was gonna. I just didn't want the moment to be. I don't know, like, because what I was gonna do was gonna reach out. This was my plan. My plan was to reach out to some reactors and see if we can get a verse on that song. Everybody put a verse on it to spread to spread it more. But I don't know if that's too cheesy. I wasn't sure if other reactors are gonna be willing to do it. I don't know how they. I don't know how they feel about it.
I haven't released this song on any other platform yet, just because like I wanted the messages to be YouTube. I feel like they go best with the video. So I think if I ever do release it, I will probably release the ones with the messages just for the renegades, you know, and people who participated, so they have that song. And I think I'm gonna make that available on Bandcamp for free. You know, that doesn't belong to me anymore. Like it's just, you can go to Bandcamp, you can download it, it's yours. You know, but then I do want to. But I do want versions. I was hoping to get a version with Ren on a verse, you know, where he can like where he responds to the message and it's like he lets his fans know how he's doing and what's up, you know, like
that would be beautiful. That would be.
But perfection. It's like that is the end of the perfect story. But life isn't perfect, and you know,
but you know what?
We gotta accept it.
You know what? He acknowledged it, and man, you can't ask for anything.
No, it's huge.
It's huge. I mean, look where it's at, man. It's at 120. It's about to crack 120,000 views, man. I mean, you can't ask for nothing more than that. And I was just doing a reaction the other day, man. And I always said, like, I want the interview thing that we're doing right now. You're my first interview. But
okay,
so so I've always wanted to do interviews with people who do interesting things that I'm interested in, right? So you did yours, and I was like, man, I want to know I want it for myself. I was being a little selfish. I want to know the process of how you went about all this. But so what I wanted to do, I was like, oh, I want to interview Ren one day. I want to interview Eminem, all these people, right? I'm like, it's never gonna happen. But I've gotten to the point where I just reacted to a song of his the other day, right? And it was called it wasn't his, it's called Fred Mashup Again. Fred Again Mashup. And basically it's a cover he did. Shout out to Cheeky with the $20 dono. Shout out to Cheeky.
Wow.
She has they have a question. Wynand, who are your musical inspirations? You are on my Ren and Friends Spotify playlist. Shout out there. You just made a playlist, brother.
Damn.
You're good. You're golden now. The Ren effect.
Yeah. No, I'm well on my way.
Yeah. So answer that question. She wants to know your inspirations. Crook is in the chat. What up, Crook? One of my other moderators. I've made a few renegades in the wild ways. I've noticed as a sick boy jacket. Hey, shout out Crook in the chat. So go ahead. I'll let you take that.
My inspirations, I've got a few, but I think like I grew up with this band called Incubus. They kind of have this Red Hot Chili Peppers twist to them, but they also have a
Red Hot Chili
heavier.
Peppers. I like Red Hot.
Also Red Hot Chili Peppers, big influence growing up.
Ren as well. Ren likes them. Ren likes them as well.
Yeah,
he actually mentions the
John Frusciante.
Yeah, on the Power. That was on Power.
Yeah. Learning licks like John Frusciante.
Yeah.
I love it, man. Yeah. No, like that song really spoke to me. So like those two bands were big influences for me. I remember hyperfixating on Incubus for a long time in my early 20s when I was really at the hype.
We got somebody in the chat. We got the Dreading It podcast just entered the chat. What's going on?
Come on, what's happening? Come on.
Dreading it.
I'm trying to get y'all.
You guys gotta get like closer together.
There we go.
All right, we good. That was better. Yeah.
Now we're doing good. Shut up.
Come on.
Shut up.
Hey,
I was being told about shut up, man.
We put that headline just because we saw you say shut up, and it was perfect.
You said it perfectly.
You said it perfectly, bro.
Yes.
Shut up.
I was telling Prime that I grew up with some Jamaicans, man. So you know, I'm a natural island boy.
Yeah, you don't know.
Lovely.
Hey, I sent them the same link, Doug Fourie, because I thought there was gonna be an overlay of time schedule because church lasted really long today, and I was like, oh man, this is gonna be terrible. I said, I hope TDIP just joins the chat.
No, to be fair, we saw the link. I was just like, when we filled out the instructions, it was like, hold on, we can actually just join. So to be fair, we thought we were gonna wait for you guys to finish, then you'll bring us in. I didn't realize you're gonna bring us in during during the vibes.
Nah, I was waiting for y'all to pop up. I said, if they pop up down there, we are lit.
No, we're golden. We're golden.
Shout out to the Dreading podcast. Welcome to the
chat.
Shout
out, man. I'm subscribing to you guys right away.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Have you guys reacted to his song yet? Have you caught wind of it?
We have caught wind of it, but we haven't reacted to it yet.
Oh, so look forward to that one.
I have not. So once I do touch base. You've heard it?
No.
Okay, cool. All right, so
heard it.
Good. So we're gonna do.
Both hasn't heard it at all.
If you don't want to be seen crying, keep wearing those glasses, man. Just wear those shades. React. You can. No, I saw one reactor.
If you don't want to expose no tears, keep the shades on.
Like,
he said.
It was like, I don't want to expose these turds. He was like I'm all about that thug life. What you doing to me, man? So like, apparently
it's an emotional one, man. For me, it is. Yeah. And like these guys, the Fourie, these guys are also, they've been on the Ren train for some time now as well. We kind of got on at the same time, almost, just about around the same time, and so they're very aware of his music and his capabilities. So none of us are strangers to the Ren effect or the Renegade effect.
Yeah, and the fan base, the amazing fan base and supportive like community that they've created. It's really, really something so unique and so special. Like
absolutely.
It's awesome.
How y'all feeling, man? What's up?
No, we're good, man. We just come off of a very wholesome members lounge. Basically, what we do It was wholesome, man. It was wholesome. What we
really?
what we did every single week up and lean up to Christmas, we do something called the 12 Days of Christmas giveaway. Not sure if the people know that Goatworthy was actually one of the contributors to one of the prizes, and somebody actually did win the prize. And what they did was, as opposed to keeping the prize on themselves, the total pot was donated to a men's mental health charity based in the UK. So shout out to them that did that, man. It was
so
beautiful.
big up you Goatworthy, because you contributed to that as well. Yeah, that's
absolutely.
gone.
Absolutely. And you know what? When you guys as a YouTube manager reached out to me, she let me know vibe reactions, you guys. I was like, oh, absolutely. Like I was happy that you guys were created yourself to be a vessel for that, to make that happen. I was like, man, I wish I came up with it. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, right? And there's still time we could do things, right? But it's the cool thing is that you guys actually, you know what I'm saying? You guys actually put that forth, and you got foot soldiers out there making it happen. Like that was cool. She ran down on me. Perps ran down on me.
Yeah.
She said, hey, what you
Perps
doing?
pretty much runs the show. Perps runs us. She runs us.
That's good, man. I like to thank you guys for making that possible, man. So that's awesome that you guys actually gave back. That reminds me of something, right? You said like they actually took that and just donated it pretty much. They didn't even keep it for themselves, basically.
Yeah. The original person that won it donated it to Ray. And then Ray was like, you know what, I'm going to add to it and then just give it to somebody else. And then we was like, okay, you know what, let's make it a thing. Let's holler at Goatworthy and see if Goatworthy's down. And thankfully, you were absolutely all the way down.
And then during the stream, we explained to the people what happened, and people just started donating more and more and more.
Oh man, it
got up to 200, and we thought, you know what, someone won it, and even they could have lined their stocking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They could have like this Christmas coming up. They said, nah, we're gonna give it to someone that needs it. You feel me? So that's powerful, that's the spirit. You get me? That's the spirit.
Yeah, that's amazing, man. What do y'all think about this, right? Isn't it amazing? Just judging by that, right? I don't have a similar story, but I have something that kind of resonates. I was starting on my Patreon, right? I was starting this thing where I was just like, hey, you know what? Because somebody just donated $100 one day, right? And I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? Because $100, it could do some things for you, right? But really, it won't last. You know, it could be gone in one bill and it's done. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, hey, I can create a way where I could just take all the donations they give, because it just started to become a thing, like you said. Then the next person donated $50, $60. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna take this and give out free memberships, so people have like a month free on the member. And you know what ends up happening, bro? I do that. I'm like, it's free. Completely free. You get to see 300 plus videos that I'm doing exclusive, not on YouTube. They sign up and then they don't want the free membership. They just want to pay for it because they love the content. And I'm just like, you try to give away and people don't.
I bring that up. That's a lot of the community. Which, to be fair, I've come to realize that we share a lot of the same community, and they're just built like that. We just genuinely have built one of the best communities on YouTube.
That's my point. My point was the fact that that person received the gift and they didn't want to keep it. It's like the type of character that we actually attract. I'm not one to take credibility for anything, right? But I think it is important for these instances to do that, because we have to be proud of who we are, right? We have to be proud of our character. People are attracted to how we come across on the screen. Bro, there's millions of people out there doing the same thing we're doing, and somehow these people faithfully, you know what I'm saying, faithfully come to us, and you know, and they spend time with us, hours.
They do.
You know what I'm saying? But I enjoyed you guys. I had to jump in your podcast the other day. Oh, shout out to Sarah Louise, donated $10. Shout out to Sarah Louise. Thank you guys for all the positivity. Yes, yes. Thank you for your donation.
Epic, man.
But I'm excited for you guys to check out my boy Dub Furie's. I call him Dub Fourie because I have trouble pronouncing his first name. But I'm excited for you guys to check out his song. I hope you guys do a reaction for it.
Yeah, if you love Ren, it's a song like 100% dedicated to him, full of love and full of renegades. So, you know, and renegades are love. So
do you know what the people are saying? Live reaction now.
Live reaction now. That's what they say.
Bad Wolf is peppering your chat right now.
Bad Wolf saying, man. Oh man, I'm just seeing it now. Bad Wolf
is everyone is peppering the chat saying live reaction now.
You know what's funny, right? It's funny. I told the chat one day when I was doing a live stream, we was going crazy. We had like 200 something people in the chat. I was like, oh, this is my biggest chat live ever. I was having a blast, right? And then I was like, no spamming, guys, because people were saying react to this, react to this, react to this. You know what I'm saying? I said, I got moderators for this purpose. Bad Wolf becomes a moderator, and then she starts spamming.
That's like, I've got the power now.
I was like, where's the supervisor? Like, I can't.
You know what?
Can I speak to the manager, please?
They do it in our chat as well. Like, it's like, okay, guys, we get it. Just relax a little bit.
Relax.
They're very excitable people. Very excitable.
Yeah, man. So now, as far as a live chat, I mean, we can make it happen if you guys are down.
Yeah,
hey, we're here. You know?
We're here.
We're right here.
We are all on a learning curve right now because this is all three of our first time doing this type of stream. Not first time. I think you guys done something like this before, right? One time before.
Not the receiving end.
Not been on the receiving end. No.
No. Oh, okay. Yeah. So this is a learning curve. So if we're gonna figure that out, I don't even know how to do that exactly, but.
Let's see.
Let me see if I can figure it out.
People are patient, man.
Yeah, these people are very patient. What's going on, chat? What we got going on? Talk to the people.
What we got going?
Well, I got one more question for you as I figure this out, Fourie.
Right.
Do you feel that Ren's story and music had a significant impact on your life since the process has started? Not so much the music, not so much the channel. I'm talking about like personally, as far as like character building. Because I find myself personally building character every day. You know, whether I'm coming across different people. Like I just got out of church today and I just spoke to somebody, a brother of mine from Bible study. He came up to me and said that his wife is getting 2 screws in her ankle, right? So she's going through surgery. And I don't typically like in person, I don't typically pray for people in person. I typically don't do that, right? But I felt very compelled in that moment to do so. And when I walked out of church, I just felt different. I felt like I might have just improved myself in life. You know what I'm saying? Like I might have just added a different side of myself that I didn't even know existed. Because when I did it, it came out very natural and it came out just like, you know, very heartfelt. And it was genuine. You know what I'm saying? I know his wife, so it was something that I felt I had to do. But anyways, listening to his music, sometimes people learn how to, I don't know, build certain characters or realize certain things about themselves that they need to tune. Do you feel that way personally, or is it just really just like the channel and the music and stuff?
No. There's definitely, look, I've reacted to a couple of songs, and a lot of his content is about his illness, you know, and so I've obviously also learned a lot about his illness through the Renegades. So there's, as a musician and a producer and an artist myself, there's definitely a big, like a powerful thing about Ren, which is he still does all this art and he still like creates despite the shit he's going through, you know, like despite the fact that he's in pain constantly, his bones hurt, like damn, dude. He's still like going out in the streets, playing his guitar. He's like that's powerful, man. Like that, just like it's given me reason to not make excuses, you know, to do stuff, and which is why I made the song, because like it's like I didn't have any reason not to make the song, you know. It was like I just got to do it. Like I have the time is right there. Like the only thing standing in the way of me and the product is myself, you know. And that's something that I've taken away from Ren is like
taking initiative.
Taking initiative, man, and staying open to signals. That's gonna be my mantra.
That was a good answer, man. That was a perfect answer.
Sure.
So how you guys been doing, man? As far as like these guys, did they crack 20? I think last week they cracked, or maybe a week and a half ago they cracked 20K subs. So shout out to the Renegade podcast. I think you guys are like 24 now, right? You should be.
So
I think you go 23.
Very close.
Circling 24.
Okay. Yeah. So before the year end, we're ending the year on 25 or what?
Well, the aim is 30, and
the aim is
the aim is 30.
Move
So
me
when we
up.
hit 30,
Shut up, 30.
No negotiating, man. No negotiating. I like
no,
it.
we don't
I
half
like
we don't half step when it comes to the subs. And with 30,
yeah.
we've said that we're gonna get twin TDIP tattoos.
I mean,
Oh,
how long have you guys been doing this?
Just over 2 years now.
Okay, wow. 20K, man, that's a big number. But like getting 30, getting 10 more. Let's make it happen, guys. Let's make it happen. I'm gonna share. I'm a new sub, so there you go. That's one.
Appreciate.
Now you got 29,000.
Something actually just popped into my head. This is for Goatworthy, actually. Now, last week, this perps have just put it into the chat. Last week we did a challenge on the members lounge, which is the private members lounge, and we did perps, obviously our moderator and our Discord manager. Right. She set us a challenge. She basically every other week she sets us a challenge, and last week's challenge that we had to do a labor simulator. And she said we have to pass it on to fellow reactors.
Oh.
Ray Vibes has agreed.
Okay.
So, gentlemen, barring no health concerns, tag you're it.
Oh man! So what's the what's the mission? What's going on?
So basically, it's like electric pads you stick on your person. And you have to. How long we did it for? We did it for 7 minutes or something like that.
It felt like half an hour. To be fair, I don't know, but
yeah.
Essentially, it's a way of us mere men just to kind of understand a little bit about the plight of women going through. So essentially,
my wife would love that.
It simulates the labor contractions on your stomach.
Yeah. So you guys got to do it. Barring no health concerns, you guys got to do it as well because the chat said so.
All right. I can't sit up here and start lying now. I guess I got to do it.
Exactly. And you got to do it live.
Gotta do it live.
How do I get this device? Where is it at?
Yeah, I think it's on Amazon. If you reach out to Perps will tell you where to get it because Ray's ordered one.
Perps is gonna hunt me down now. That
she will.
Yeah,
she will.
Now that we've gotten to this point, yeah. Oh, that's beautiful.
Exactly. I'm gonna have to use all my YouTube money for this device. Okay.
Wait. Who said their wife would love it? Who said their wife?
My wife.
Yeah. There you go. You know what I mean?
There you go.
She gonna be sitting in the background like, yes.
Yo, sometimes around that time of the month, she'll look at me in pain and say, "I wish you can feel what I'm feeling right now." I'm just like, "Why would you wish that upon me?" Like, why would you?
There you go.
Yeah. So, all right, accept it.
Lovely.
You got it. You got me. That's messed up though, Prime. That's messed up. But yeah, you got it.
It is. Blame
on the
Perps.
spot.
Blame Perps.
That's beautiful. I'll look into that. I'll get it done. What I was gonna say, I can't figure out this. I don't know how to add that overlay of another video. So we might have to, properly reschedule it and make it a
proper,
bigger, yeah, make it proper. I'm cool off the wing. I like just swinging things a lot of the times, but for something like this, I don't want to mess anything up or
yeah,
But yeah, so Bad Wolf, relax, and we will reschedule. She's there every time anyway, so I don't know if she acting like she's gonna miss it. She don't miss nothing.
Wait, Bad Wolf for Heat? I'm sure Bad Wolf for Heat.
What you said?
Isn't Bad Wolf for Heat? Because he's in our chat.
And
oh, is he? I don't even know.
Yeah, Bad Wolf is a dude.
Oh, he has never corrected me.
I'm sure they were correcting you in the chat like 10 minutes ago.
Were they really?
Gender neutral.
I'm sure they were.
Bad Wolf is. Yeah, Bad Wolf don't mind.
Yeah, Bad Wolf is bro, man.
He's fluid, man. He don't mind.
Listen, I have talked to Bad Wolf on Instagram and everything. He has never corrected me.
He just said, "I have corrected you."
Multiple times.
I'm so sorry, Bad Wolf. I'm so sorry. Courtney in the chat. What's up, Courtney? Courtney, you made it. I'm so proud of you, Courtney. You actually made it to the chat. She said, "Yo, Courtney, let me tell you what Courtney told me." She was like, "I said, hey, I'm gonna do an interview with Mr. Dub Fourie." She's like, "It better not interrupt my TDIP members lounge."
Yeah, she said this. She said the same thing to us. Like, Courtney's a rider. We love Courtney.
Yeah, she's a ride or die, man.
Absolutely.
She's been there since day one. Shout out to Elsie. What's up, Elsie? Sick Boy Renegade. Sick Boy Renegade, you be in the TDIP as well? You guys familiar with Sick Boy Renegade?
Yeah,
I've seen the name. I've seen the name hover around our comment section. Actually,
okay.
I've seen that name. Yeah,
same here.
Yeah,
Bingo. Bingo is in the song actually.
Oh, she had a part.
She gives the first message actually.
Okay, nice.
Sure.
Shout out.
I'm
to her.
pretty sure, and she plays the flute. She plays the flute, so says a message and she plays the flute.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Dyslexia.
Yeah, so we will since we got everybody here, we will get together again and we'll we'll do it properly. We'll do it the right way. Now that we know this thing is quite simple to engage with, we just got to figure out the overlay. This is new to me. Like I said, I've just been researching and looking up different things. ChatGPT telling me how to do certain things. I'm like, all right, we're gonna figure this thing out. I'm new to that too. I was like, I started using ChatGPT.
Is a lifesaver. That
yo, boy, let me
dude.
tell you. I was looking up YouTube videos. I was like, let me just try this app. My brother-in-law told me to download. I was like, oh, what? Step by step. Okay. So we good to go, man.
Yeah.
So we're just to say we're probably gonna get onto. I don't know if you guys have already touched on this one. It was the Ren tune. You know the Love Music series that he's done.
Yeah, I did all 4 of those.
Yeah, so we need to. I haven't seen any. We've touched number one.
You've done one.
We've only just done one. We only just released number 1.
It's really good. Okay. I love the series.
Yeah. What are
we? On my Patreon right now.
Have we got a good one in store? Yeah.
What was that?
Have we got a good one in store? Yeah.
Oh yes. You should be excited for that one. If you're into the it's really what it is. Love music. It's just he really just talks about. He still stays consistent with his messaging as far as like what he goes through and how. But now he's talking about how just music just uplifts him and this and that. And it's just an avenue for him to express himself. He's silly. He's silly on a few of them. My favorite one is part 4. I think you guys will like that one. But
are they supposed to be watched in sequence?
Yes. I mean, they're not connected, but you should watch them in sequence because it's an emotional. It's an emotional coaster that you go on. Not so much of a story contextual coaster, but emotionally, it's
the actual tracks aren't necessarily linked, but it's
not that I've was able to recognize, and I kind of I like to peel back a lot.
Do you know what? That's the vibe I got from Money Game as well. The stories aren't necessarily linked, but they are. You should watch them in sync.
Yeah, I love that one. How'd you guys like that one? The Money Game one?
The Money Game one, that when we got to 3, when we got to number 3, we were like raw. We were like, yo.
3 is the one. 3 is the one. Everybody was telling me 2, and I love 2. But 3 was strong.
3 ended strong, bro.
Yeah, guys, no spoilers. No spoilers. I'm like, I see some people in the chat.
Oh, okay, yeah, no spoiler alert. Would you?
Yeah.
No, yeah. I'm not just gonna speak in detail because he hasn't gone on that.
Do you know what? I get it when Renegade say, "I wish we could watch it again for the first time." You are in for. This guy is compounding fables, bro.
Aren't we jealous, bro? Aren't we jealous?
Oh my days!
I want to hear Jenny screech and Violet all over again for the first time, man.
Who's Violet? Who's Violet? Who's Violet?
You don't know Violet?
No. I'm kidding. But that's every reactor's reaction to that song is like, "Who the fuck's Violet?"
Yeah.
Who this? You're not in the name of the song.
A beautiful ending to that story.
Dude, yeah, like that. That was a powerful story. Jesus.
So if you guys don't know, he put out this song, right? Just to update in case you don't know the details or whatever. He put out this song. It actually it started making its rounds. One of my patrons put me onto it the day of that he dropped this. I was like, you know what? It's for Run. Let me just throw a reaction out there because I was gonna do a Run reaction today anyways. So let me just do this one then. I do it the same day, put it out. And I'm thinking to myself, you know how it is with the algorithm. You do a song from somebody who's unknown. You know, the algorithm don't like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I was thinking, I was like, hey, you know what? If it's genuine and all that, let's just put it out there because it's a good message. You know what I'm saying? I know it's about the healing of Ren, so let's put it out there anyways. Maybe the Renegades will jump on it and give it at least a decent traction so it doesn't hurt, you know what I'm saying? So we put it out and it ended up doing really good. And then it actually went everywhere. It got to Ren. He commented on it. He reposted it.
Oh, nice.
And it even evoked emotional tears from this man. Isn't that something?
Oh, wow.
That's, I mean, that's dope. Hold on. Let me tell you. This man, he just put this song out 6 days ago, right?
Yeah.
And now it's at 120,000 views.
Of course it is. Of course it is. Of course it is.
That's the power of the Renegades, bro. That's the power of the community. It's a different community that I've ever come across. It's
absolutely. Like it stretches far and wide. It's very stretched far and wide. I've come to the realization, obviously, we've been on this reaction journey for a little while now. When we touched on Ren, we didn't realize how the breadth of his music has touched all corners of the world. Like we're getting people from Mexico that are commenting on our videos. With people coming from the north of Canada commenting on the videos. I'm looking, hold on, New Zealand. I don't know nobody in New Zealand. What the hell is going on here? I don't got people from New Zealand. And when I check this algorithm, right? This is the weirdest thing. I check the algorithm because I check the algorithm, our stats pretty much every day. And like the UK is actually like our third strongest area of where our videos are being reached. Like USA is one of the strongest. And I think New Zealand is second. I was like, what the hell is this?
For you guys, right? Why are these people watching?
Yeah, bro. We're strong in the States. We're strong in the States.
Obviously, Ren is Jamaican, but we haven't seen much coming out of Jamaica from Ren. But don't worry, he'll get there.
Her backside.
I said, Ren is the original Snow.
Yeah,
man. Real bad.
Hey, he hasn't heard it. I just started singing and he was like, what's that? We gotta be careful. We gotta be careful.
We're doing too much.
This guy gets to listen to Murderer.
I'm so jealous, bro. He gets to listen to Murderer, bro. Murderer.
I'm not gonna. I don't want to say too much. Let me just say, like the Renegades will tell you. Welcome to the rabbit hole.
Yes. No, I'm very early in the game, and I'm kind of happy. And I've been avoiding. I've been avoiding like listening to him because I've really been relating to the music, and I've wanted to like dive in. Usually, when I find an artist that I really like, I'm like in there, bro. I'm checking out the discography. But with this, I would thought like, this would be rad. Let's discover this artist with the fan base. You know, like they can tell me all the lore. They can tell me everything because the comments always blow up and like they're telling you every single little detail about the video and like the lyrics and everything, dude. Like it's the backstory. It's great. It's amazing.
The Renegades are locked in. Like it is a different level of locked in there. Just out of curiosity, have you seen Cujo Beatdown yet?
I haven't. So I know when that I know when that pops up, I need to watch there's a 35-minute video of
what I will say to that,
don't watch the 35-minute video first.
Hold on. Don't watch that first. That first. Don't I would say leave
backstory.
I would say leave. In fact, do I even? I don't even know if I should guide you.
Yeah, we shouldn't guide you. We shouldn't guide you. It should be organic. It should be organic.
I should.
Don't even guide him because hey, we didn't get to. Nobody guided us.
Nobody guided us. Yeah, we're like children. We just ran into it and it just whoa.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you guys something really interesting. What he's doing though, he has on his channel. He has a wheel that he spins with different recommendations on it, and whatever it lands on, that's what he reacts to next.
Okay,
nice.
So
it's a cool idea.
It's a roulette wheel, so I call it the Renlet wheel.
Renlet wheel.
Lovely.
Mic drop. Right
Lovely.
Yeah, so that's cool. So the only thing about that, it may throw you off on just make sure you let the Renegades know whether or not you may step into a certain territory you don't need to be stepping in just yet. So because you don't want to skip a pattern of a story of different songs. You don't want to do that.
Yeah, that's why I asked, like, is the love story like? Do I watch that in sequence? Because they're all four of them are on there. I just like, I think if it lands on one, I'm just gonna start by one and just work my way up.
I don't think it's terrible if you do that one out of sequence because it's so not connected. But it's up to you. It's up to you. Either way, the Renegades are gonna pull up this. They're gonna show you love, and they're gonna tell you off in the comment section anyway. You did this wrong, man.
Oh yeah. We got that when we did Cujo Beatdown as our very first Ren reaction. We got cooked in the comments.
That was your first one.
That was our first one, and we were like, Fire was like, we are literally on chapter 54 of a story, but we don't know what the hell's going on. Because we thought, genuinely, off rip, we thought Ren was unwell. And we're not talking like, we thought the boy was going through stuff.
No details.
Yeah. But then when we locked in, we were like, oh, okay.
Did you ever go back?
Don't say too much. Don't say too much.
We can't say too much.
Would you ever circle your way back to a video and react to it again with like?
We did.
Oh, absolutely.
We did. Yeah, we did. We had to do that one.
We had to do that one again.
Okay, you did
that one. I got to do. That's funny. I got to do that one again. I got to do High Ren. High Ren was my first one, which is a good one to start with. That's what they want you to start with. Yeah. But it was so like different that I was like, what am I really witnessing right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a lot to take in. I knew when I was done with that one, I was like, in about 6 months, I'm going to have to do that one again. I was like, I'm going to have to spend the block on that one and spend the block on Cujo Beatdown. Because I did that one second. I was like, y'all, I was way too early. And they chewed me up in the conversation.
Oh, yeah.
We got like, you got the nerve to go from High Ren to Cujo Beatdown. Did you watch the video of him talking about so and so? And luckily I watched the video. I just didn't react to it. I just watched it before. So I was informed of what he was talking about. I was informed. They just didn't appreciate the order of what I was going through with the songs.
Oh, fact. We raw dogged it.
Raw dogged it.
Did you?
Yeah, we raw dogged Cujo Beatdown.
Damn. He got cooked.
Yeah. One of those is raw dogging Cujo Beatdown.
I went to the wrong Cujo Beatdown and raw dogged him in the it wasn't even the right Cujo. I was like, hey man, that wasn't right. I was nice about it, but I was like, hey man, that wasn't right how you handled that business with Ren. You need to fix that, man. Make that right. He's like, bro, I'm not the Cujo you're looking for. I was like, I apologize. Get out of here, man.
Oops.
So question for is it Wynand? Is it Wynand? How do you say it?
Wynand.
Oh, okay. Wynand.
So it's like vein.
Oh, you said it perfectly.
Wynand. You see, I wouldn't have got that just by looking. You would not have got that.
We're not doing this.
All right, you know what I'm doing this
today. All right, we're not doing this today. In front of company, you want to do this now?
Yeah. This guy got me. This guy got me.
Why he look at Saya? Why did he drop his glasses and look at you like auntie?
Because he's an auntie. He's an auntie.
Let's not do this.
He got.
Let's not do this.
So, Wynand, where is that from? Where is that from? Can I ask?
I'm from South Africa. I think it's a Dutch name, but sorry guys, I'm just gonna let my cat out. She really wants to get out, so just give me a minute.
Okay, I had a question for you, but I'll wait for you to get back.
Yes, you're gonna read this in front of company. You can do this in front of company.
So he got at me for pronouncing the name Eric wrong, when it had a H at the end of it. I said Erich. And he's like, it's common sense. I said, it's German. I don't know German. Like, what do you mean? Like, if I said Erich,
so what you're literally doing, right? What you're literally doing is putting our business out on the street. This is what you're doing right now.
But you wouldn't have got that name.
But listen, I would have asked a question. But we're not doing this today, bro. We just, you know what?
Shut up,
what?
Man. Shut up.
Seriously, thank you. Shut up. Shut up. But this is why there's merch on the site that says site.
Okay, Wynand. Okay, so
yeah. Let's go.
Question for you: are you down with UK music, like generally? I'm
gonna be honest with you, man. Like sure, yes. Is the short answer.
Any particular people that you've heard, like that you obviously we know Ren.
So look, I'm gonna be straight with you, man. This is how much music I listen to. Okay, I'm like one of those because I'm a musician, so I cook in my own steam.
Okay,
talk about it.
I know exactly what you mean. Don't worry. Yes, I know exactly what you mean.
Like
we're all on the same page when it
people
comes
were
to
people were like recommending the Big Push doing covers. I didn't even know it was covers, dude. Like I just like I thought original music. They're like, no, this is Sting, dude. This is Sting.
Yeah.
And it's like, what do you mean?
This is Bob, bro. What are you talking about?
This is Bob,
Bob, bro. What do you mean?
Bob Marley I knew, but you know what I mean? Like I'm so, but it's kind of cool because it's like I'm an empty cup and I'm being filled with the cup of Ren, you know. And I think he's a great artist to open your worldview or your musical view, because he does so many genres and he does so many, like
100%.
Yeah,
he covers so many. Like I've only tapped into like a little bit of Ren, and it's already been like, it's been to acoustic, to reggae, to rap, to bardcore, whatever that is. You know, it's like, it's crazy. Like the man is all over the place, and it's lovely, and he owns every single genre that he just kills it. You know, it's great. No,
the man's a unicorn.
Yeah, he is. He truly is. But yeah, I like putting me on the spot. It's not gonna help. I'm not gonna be able to tell you any artists.
Nah, don't worry about it.
That was a good answer. That was a good answer.
But is there anyone you would suggest me check out or react to even?
I mean, I could name one person. Guy I know is a really decent rapper. His name's CIDE. He's actually relatively good artist. He's actually a relatively good artist, if I'm gonna lie.
Hey, let me tell you something, yo, Prime. CIDE was looking at you like, who's he about to say?
Yeah, I was like,
in the moment you would have said another name.
Obviously, CIDE of God. You want to listen to me? Obviously, I've got a new song out there called "Man Don't Want."
Okay,
shout out that.
But there's tons of. I'm not even gonna. I don't even want to. There's so many really undiscovered or untouched UK artists that you would, you know, you'd really love. So it's hard for me to. I just wanted to get an idea of who you might know and but I can't. I don't know. I can't give you.
I would just.
You can't give it the one person. Oh, I can. Yeah, but then there's so many. Of course, I can give one person.
Wow.
Wow. In the whole country, you could come up with one person.
No one.
And you asked me, bro. Like, I'm from South Africa.
So
like,
I know.
Name one UK artist. Name one.
Okay, so I know. Mr. Prime wants me to say King Prime. So there you go.
King Prime. There we go.
Yo, Prime. You gave them one. He couldn't even return the favor.
This is what I'm saying. This is why. There's new merch coming out that says Sire is an idiot. This guy.
That's funny.
Doth there air between your ears? This guy is as simple as 1 + 1.
Doth.
Damn.
Okay,
oh, man. You guys' dynamic is forever, man. I think it's forever.
Yeah, that's great.
Forever. Sorry, just keep brushing him off.
On hatred, that's what it is. It's fueled on bile and hatred.
Saya, just keep brushing him off like it doesn't matter, and he creates the entertainment in return.
You know what? It's the gift that keeps on giving. I swear to you.
Yeah, watch when I dissolve TDIP and see what happens.
I swear to you. Oh my gosh.
Oh
Lord have mercy.
I was gonna say I did react to a UK band just the other day, man. I think yesterday on a live. I had a lot of fun reacting to him too. It was what was it? I was talking to him. He actually hit me up on Instagram, the lead vocalist, the Skinner Brothers. I don't know if you guys are aware of them.
Skinner Brothers.
Yeah, the Skinner Brothers. Actually, one of the lead vocalists told me that his brother's no longer in the band, but that's their last name, Skinner, and that's their surname. So they was telling me that.
Not Mike Skinner. No. Skinner's the.
No, you don't know the band. Oh, okay, you guys should check him out though. So he hit me up on Instagram, and he said, "Yeah, I've been watching your channel, dope content," and he said, just check it out. He didn't ask me to react to it. He just told me to check out his music. He was just promoting his music, like people do online. And then I was like, oh, okay, cool. I checked it out. And I was like, I listened to one song, so I can't react to that one. And I really liked it. I was like, dang, I wish I reacted to that one. That was really good. I was like, I'll just pick I said, is there one you want me to react to that you're promoting right now? I was like, I'll just react to it. He was like, oh, you don't got to do that, man. I was like, easy. So he gave me a song. It's called, I think, Mark of the Beast or something like that. But anyways, when I reacted to it, it was a fun jam, bro. I was like, dang, I enjoy, because of Ren though, he allowed me to really appreciate the UK sound, because there's something that's similar within all, I don't want to say all UK artists, but a lot of UK artists, and it's just really somebody like me from the States. I have to get past the accent, right? That's the first thing I got to get past. Not because I don't like it, but because I need to understand it. It's hard to understand sometimes. And so when people have the relentless UK accent, like they have no regard for American life, they just start talking like strong with the accent. I was like, okay, they don't even care if I understand what they're saying. And then you got people like Ren who bend the words to make sure you can understand. You know, he's nice
he does do that.
Yeah, he wants you to hear.
And he plays with other accents as well. Like he does the whole reggae accent so well as well. Like it's
well, he's Jamaican.
He is Jamaican.
Yeah, he's Jamaican.
Yeah, he's Jamaican.
There we go.
You can't tell. You didn't see that live performance he did with the push, with the big push. I was like, dog, this is amazing.
I checked out the Bob Marley.
No appropriating going on right now. Yeah, this is
no. He's full-fledged Jamaican. He's full-fledged Jamaican.
This is informer level. This is like Snow was I don't know how the Island Boys feel about him, but the Island Boys. Let's not say that, but I don't know how to I don't know how the Jamaicans feel about him, but
yard man. You have to say yard man.
The yard man.
Yard man.
Oh yeah, the yard man. Yeah, I don't know how the yard man feel about him, but I thought he was cool. When we were growing up, I was like,
do you know what? Snow. I don't think Snow was actually appropriate, because he was talking about Babylon. Not Babylon. Talking about informers, and obviously Yardman, informer.
Hey. There's a connection there, ain't it? Expose them.
Yeah, I mean, like if you're informer and yard, then things are going, innit?
I'm not gonna lie. When that came out, I was very young, but I was bumping that.
Yeah, so was I.
Yeah,
I had it on vinyl.
I didn't know any better. I just heard the track.
Yeah,
good vibes. That's all I heard from the track. You feel me?
Yeah. If you guys don't mind me asking, I don't know if you guys put out your age or anything like that, but do your followers know how old you guys are?
Do we put it?
No, we actually haven't. I don't think we have. I think some know, because some people know that I have. They know we have children, so they know that we're parents, so they know we're probably of a certain age. And us obviously saying that we listened to Snow back in the days, obviously that kind of shows our age. I just don't think we've defined the age.
I'm real transparent with. They know my real name, they know my age, but I was curious to see how young you guys were when that song actually came out. I'm 35, by the way, but
okay, then you're not too far. You're not too far behind us, then. Okay. You're not too far behind us.
Oh, too far behind y'all. Really, I thought I was ahead of you.
Far behind us. Yeah. We're closing in on a milestone.
Hey, listen.
No.
Oh, hey, listen. Y'all look good.
30 is a big milestone, man. You should be proud.
I like this guy.
Yeah,
I like this guy. Way up. I like this guy.
Hey, Fourie, I don't care what they say about you in the chat, man. You ain't too bad, man.
Damn, what have they been saying?
Read the chat. The chat is full of love right now, man. First of all, I appreciate you guys both pulling up today, man. Shout out to TDIP. Y'all came last minute. I didn't think I was gonna sneak in like that, but I left the link out there just in case I went over, and y'all did what y'all had to do. I just had to bring you up front stage. That was all. I guess y'all were waiting for me to finish the chat, right?
Yeah, we were, but you know,
get this guy out of here.
Let's just pull up. You know what I mean? That's it.
Hey, what's the date on you guys' live with Vibe reaction? What's the date?
So that is next Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern.
So the Wednesday that's coming up right now, then, right?
Wednesday coming up, yeah.
Okay, 9 p.m. Eastern. Okay, got you. I gotta lock in for that. I gotta jump in the chat for that one.
That's gonna be fire.
Yeah, a bunch of my Patreon was telling me, him, you guys, and Riker Road brother. It was like, we want to see you guys get together. So once we linked up, I was like, it's possible, man. At the end of the day, it's like there's enough. There's enough out there for everybody to get involved. You know what I mean? It's not. This is not a competition to me, anyways. Personally, it's not a competition to me. I don't look at it that way.
It's not, man. It's a family. It's a brotherhood, man.
Community, man.
At the end of the day, the community's already built. You'd be lucky to get in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. And look, the reaction community is the reason that song of mine blew up. You know, like 27 different reactors, and also like I'm following in Ren's footsteps, where I'm letting reactors keep 100% of the royalties. And beautiful. It's, you know, like let's just all raise each other up, man. Like the rising tide.
Yes,
Come on.
That's right.
Come on.
That's right.
Come on.
Preach, brother.
Come on. Spoken like a true renegade.
I love that.
A renegade.
Hey, be careful before you click. Actually, you might have skipped all the steps that us three didn't have to skip because you went out there and made a classic. It hit 100,000 views. You don't even get because for with us we had to prove ourselves to be renegades first. We had to learn. We had to learn the man, learn the music, and learn the lifestyle and health that he was dealing with. That we had to really we had to really invest into. You might have skipped all them steps and became a renegade overnight. So shout out to you.
Yeah. Well, I'm still early in the journey, but I'm proud to call myself a renegade. So
that's what's up.
There we go.
It's just a beautiful community to be a part of. That's what I would say. That's how I look at it. What it is. Yeah. It's good to just know these kind of people and they just pull up for you. Look, we got, what I'm saying, we've been live for, almost 2 hours, been nearly 200 people in the chat. It's like people are just, they here, what I'm saying? They're here with us.
They show up. Yeah. They show up, man. Yeah.
And they're here for the word.
That's a powerful thing. Yeah.
But I do got some so he's a musician. I write music as well. These fellas are as well, they're musicians as well. So we might have to work on something. We have to cook something up.
Oh yeah.
All the way down.
You know what I mean?
Well, I feel like I need to prove myself to you guys first.
Who produces?
We both do a little bit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, both got you produce Dub?
I produce all my own stuff. Yeah.
Instrumentation, you play piano, guitar, right?
I can program piano, but I play guitar, I play bass, I sing, I play drums, I do most of the things.
What about you guys?
I play the piano and I sing.
Nice.
Damn.
What about you, Sai?
Rap, sing. I haven't produced in a long time, but yes, of course, I can jump on. I can produce if need be. I'm always involved while producers are producing. That's just how I make my music. Do you know what I mean? So, so yeah.
Well, look, guys, I'm happy to if you guys want to make a song together, I'm happy to take on the bulk work of mixing, mastering, all that stuff. We can make it happen.
Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a good plan. You know what I'm saying?
What do you guys think in the comments? Should we do it?
I definitely think they're bored. They thirsty. They want anything. Okay. They'll take anything right now. They're like, what y'all got?
Rising tide, yo.
Yes, we'll take it. What I was gonna say, I'm hitting the studio on Tuesday. I'm actually recording 2 new songs. I'll send it over to you guys before I put it out. You guys can take a little early listen to it.
Amazing.
And I was gonna say, that song you just put out, I purposely did not listen to it, Saya, because I'm putting aside all these because I started a second channel, right? It's catching some steam. Shout out to the Goatworthy followers who are over there building it up. I just started it last week. I think it's hit 600 subs right now, so it's building. Nice. There's only 2 or 3 videos on it. I haven't put much reactions on it, but what I want to do is build it up and dedicate it to put a lot of independent artists on there and just have it just flooding independent artists and at the same time doing big artists to bring the traction and hopefully it can translate somehow. You know what I'm saying? I'll even do it on my lives on Goatworthy. So on at least on live, I'll do lives and do independent artists on there. So I got the song you just put out. What's it called? Men Don't Want.
Man Don't Want. Yes.
Man Don't Want.
Man Don't Want. So it's a Jamaican thing. It's a yard thing. So we say it basically. Yes, it's just the songs are kind of it's a love song. Yeah, it's a love song.
It's a love song.
It's a love song. So it's just saying, I don't want no one else. You know what I mean? That's essentially the gist of the song.
Beautiful.
You know what I mean?
Beautiful. So it's on my list. I put it to the side and I'm gonna.
I want to check that out, dude.
Yeah,
straight away.
Yeah, just check out my channel. My channel, CIDE God. Obviously, I know you've subscribed to Dreading It podcast already, but just check out CIDE God channel and King Prime channel as well.
Oh, shut up! Did he really just remember you? Oh look, yeah, you see, Saya, you see, you do it, and then he don't even appreciate it. You see, now he got to make a mockery of you.
No, come on. I'm definitely King Prime's #1 fan. So don't even he knows it already, right?
Oh, that look on his face is not selling it. Look at this. He said, "You acting real different today."
Oh my god.
Can I just say, hey, go Webby, can I just say, yeah,
What's up, bro?
I'm loving that hat, you know.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank
I
you.
am.
Do you know what I was gonna ask?
I am,
Right?
I'm
thinking that.
fully feeling that hat.
Yeah. I was thinking that.
Yes.
I'm
Drip,
looking for
dude.
some more
Some
colors
drip.
right now, so thank you. I appreciate it.
You look like you're about to go down some winding roads. You know what I mean?
Hey, I'm gonna put my business out in the street. My wife said before she met me, he's stupid.
I've been talking to my mom about walking down this winding road.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
When's the country album coming out, man? I wanna
Yeah,
hear
that's
it.
what I'm saying. Listen, I love it. I love it,
God.
man. I love it.
It's great.
Oh, that's too funny.
Jesus.
That's too
Unfortunately, we do have to love you and leave you guys because we do have to get some reacts popping off before we have to dissipate and look after our children.
Absolutely. Same here.
But
Same
guys,
here.
it has been absolutely real. Thank you so much, Manny,
Gorgeous.
for having us. And
doubt.
Wynand, come on.
Wynand.
Yes, Wynand. Yes, I got that. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, man, it's great
perfect.
meeting you, man. It was really great meeting. And we're definitely going to
It's
react
great
to
meeting
your
you
song.
guys too. I'm
We're definitely
really
gonna react to
excited.
your song.
Hell yeah.
Drop
Yeah,
a shimmy.
I'm-
Oh my god. These people love a shimmy. Oh yeah. There's a shimmy for ya. They love a shimmy. They love a shimmy.
I don't love it.
Right, you feel threatened.
And everybody, make sure y'all tune in next Wednesday. This Wednesday coming up, December 11th, the Dreading Podcast going live with Vibe Reaction. Uncle Ray is going to be in the chat. Everybody join the chat. I'll be in there. I'll be in the comment section talking about stuff. I'll make sure I dedicate some time. 9 p.m. Eastern time. 9 p.m. Eastern time.
Yeah.
Appreciate both of y'all pulling up today. It was
Thank you.
It wasn't the way it was supposed to go, but obviously love was in control and it unfolded organically. And I'm glad you guys were able to get introduced to Fourie over here. So look out for their reaction. They're gonna be putting out a reaction for you, brother. And the love will continue.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it.
Continue to
We
spread.
appreciate it.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody who donated. Thank you so much for the donations. We will do this again. We'll do it properly. And Go Worthy and Dreading Podcast, we're gonna have another separate live. We'll set it up maybe next week or the week after. They got some things going on. I got so much to react to, but at least we was able to initialize this conversation and this greet meet, right? Because I've been talking to Prime for a while, but this is the first time I'm actually conversing with CIDE. So
don't worry. Through the DMs, I can see all the DMs. Don't worry.
Yeah. He made that clear. He's like, yeah, y'all both control it. So
I'm in there. As
I don't
well.
know. I don't know. After the donation conversation with Perp, I started to think, am I even talking to these guys? Or am I talking to Perp? Like, what's going on? You're probably in control of this whole thing. I was like, hey, Prime, remember when I told you this and that? She was like, huh? I was like, oh, no, this ain't right. This ain't Prime. What's going on right now? These guys got AI freaking bots talking to you right now. That's wild, GPT. Disrespect.
That's definitely perks. That's definitely perks.
Okay, all right, guys, we got to love you leaving, man.
Right, guys, it's been real.
I have a good one. Thank you for everybody pulling up. Appreciate y'all.
Love every time.
Thank you guys.
See you later, chat.
Yeah, love. We out here.
All right.
All right, brother. That was a good convo. We
dude, that was a great live.
That was a successful live, man, for our first go around. Come on now.
Yeah, come on, man. Like that was we should do this again. Actually,
yeah, absolutely. Maybe we could do it like at least twice a month, where we just sit here and chop it up.
We should figure out how to react to things together like that. It'll just
we could do it on here. We could do it. I'll figure it out today. Don't even worry about it. I'm gonna figure it out today.
That'd be great.
I create an overlay, put the screen on the monitor, and we're able to both watch it. You see how they were a piece on the video? That would just be the video that we're reacting to.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll figure it out. Don't you worry about
next
that.
Time.
We're gonna figure it out. Yeah, next time we'll do some reactions together, do some Ren reactions, or I could put you on to Falling in Reverse. Show you. I want to show you the Last Resort reimagined version of Falling in Reverse with Ronnie.
Okay.
And we could probably do that one together because that one that's one of my most viral videos.
Okay.
Made me cry. It was the first video that made me tear.
Damn.
It
really?
Real emotions. Yeah, man. It tore me up. Tore me to shreds.
Okay.
So after we react to it, you could watch my reaction so you can see what happened. But
cool. Yeah. I'm gonna avoid watching anything.
Yeah, powerful stuff. Cool. But all right, man.
So much,
appreciate everybody.
I appreciate you, man.
Absolutely, man. Anytime, brother. We've created,
Thank you
we've
for your
created
great questions as well. I think like it really provoked a good answer. So
I feel like the people got what they needed to know. You know what I'm saying? I think people wanted some answers. I wanted answers. I know I did. So I was like, the people got to want answers. And it's hard to answer everybody in the comment section. You're going to answer everybody at, you got to say the same thing 20 times a day. So I was like, you know what? If I could just provide a platform where this guy could just tell everybody and tell me, because I want to know. And we'll settle the score. You know what I'm saying? We'll settle the score. But shout out everybody in the chat, man. We had we hit 200 at one point. We peaked at 200. So that's not bad.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
That's not bad. 200 people.
Huge love. Who was in the chat? Sammy D. Shout out Sammy D. Thanks, Goat. Thanks, Wynand. Okay, got some thanks in the chat. So good. Had a blast. Thank you guys. Good night.
Thank you, Katie. Thank you, Ian. Thank you, Bad
Luna.
Wolf.
How you doing, Luna? How you doing, Luna? I was talking to Luna yesterday on Instagram. I see you, Luna.
Dottie, T Witty,
Amber B. What's up? Lisa Bird.
Ralph
Lisa
Neller.
Bird. Oh, we have a question for you.
Oh yeah.
KT has a question for you. What's the question, KT?
Oh damn. Can you post it again?
The last
Katie?
question. We got the last question from KT.
The last question.
Shout out.
Can you put? Oh, thanks, man.
I think we can bring her. If we hear the question, I can add it to I can show her the question. With KT. Okay, was just saying that you had a question too, Ralph.
Oh.
So who has the question, KT or Ralph?
Who got the question?
Is there a BTS for Love's Healing? Is there a BTS for Love's Healing?
Not really. I guess the playlist. There's a playlist on my channel called Making a Song for Ren, which is just all the like kind of shorts that I released, and there's some things of me just like literally filming myself pressing play on like the making of the song, So in the process. So check out the playlist. It's an interesting one because it goes from like that first initial acoustic video that I did all the way to the end result, which is an interesting journey. I think it's like 18 videos. Most of them are shorts, but yeah.
There's another question here for you from Ralph as well. It's on the bottom of the screen. You can read it.
On the bottom of the screen, Ralph.
I think you've answered this already, but it's on an actual monitor. Can you read it? If you
can,
there we go.
Can reactors keep 100% royalties of reactions to your other songs, music videos? Yes. If you want to react to any of my music, 100% royalties you get to keep. Boom. Bada bing, bada boom.
Love it. Just make sure you do your best to direct them to the original artist as well, as he's making it able for you to monetize. It's only right that you send them back to where the original song and the content came from. Like with Ren songs, when I do Ren reactions, I put his original song in the description box just to that make sure every time you watch a reaction of mine, make sure you go back and watch his video for one more time, just to call it square. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No,
any more 100%. Questions? We got one more question. Anybody else got a question before we ride out? Let's see, brother.
People tired, man.
People tired. Yeah, these people, UK people, they're ready to sleep. They're 1 hour. You're 1 hour ahead of them. So
it's midnight.
So it's 11 for them. So they gotta.
Okay.
So it's late for them too.
That's what it's all about. Wynand has a great music and videos. Yes, I do. I do have great music and videos. Thank you.
Shout out Elsie. Elsie's always showing love. Elsie, we got to figure out Sick Boy Renegade and Elsie. Yeah, y'all got to jump in Uncle Ray Vibe's reaction and get in his Instagram comments, get in his YouTube comments. Tell him Goatworthy's looking for him. We got to collab.
Yeah, we got to collab, man. It's gonna happen.
But yo, I want to end this off today. Once again, of course, thank you for spreading the vibrations, positive vibrations, as well as putting an honest foot forward and creating something that's it's a hit, it's viral, and it's a classic one. It's one thing you have to understand, that this song is actually going to be a forever song. Renegades are always going to remember this song. It's not something that's going to be forgotten about at all. This is something people are going to go to when they're down. It's something that Ren's going to go to when he's not feeling too well. It's a go-to song, so you should be very proud of that, man. You should be very proud.
No, I am, and thank you guys. Thank you everyone who watched and who comments, and it's just amazing. It's amazing.
All right, y'all, we're signing out. We'll do this again. No worries. And appreciate all the love. Appreciate everybody that pulled up today. Shout out to all the renegades. Shout out to my boy Dub Fourie. We did something spectacular today. Shout out to the Dreading the Podcast. They joined in. It was successful. I think it was a successful live. I think everybody's happy with the live. We did not do any reactions today, but we'll be better prepared next time. And we'll do some reactions in the future. We'll do some reactions. But it's right
100%.
around the corner. Right around the corner. All right, y'all. Peace.
Peace.